Welcome back to Transform and Roll Out Season 3 Eons, Episode 32, the finale. But first, things first, we must introduce our players and characters. The characters we have are Grease, Stormburst, Scorchfire, Scorchmiss, Smolder, Delina, Mantix, Scourge, and the unconscious headless allegory. Except we gotta fix some of these. So players, here's the plan. We already got a description from some of you guys. So let's give a quick summary of who you play, and if it's someone who's dead, please do mention it, but this first half is going to focus on just the ones I call out. Celeste, you're up first.
Oh no! Hello, my name is Celeste. I play as Delina Fable. She is a very big mech. She used to be, I don't mention it a lot, I forget. She used to be Domino Fabula till she had an accident earlier, a few episodes back. Yeah, but she's a big mech of white colors with stained a different kind of energon blood on her. She's alive, thankfully.
We can change that. Moving on, we have Kilobyte.
Oh.
Hi, I play Stormburst Convoy. He's an orange bot with an eye patch, bunch of scars, trying to be cool. And last we played, he was in shock because Smolder got squished by a Titan hand. He does turn into a Cybertron spaceship. I also play Grease, and Grease is a small minicon, multicolored parts, because he's a scavenger for parts. He has a big chin and a Cygar and 3 optics, but he died in the last episode, so I will not be playing him.
Thank you very much. And finally, I'm Onyx. I'll be your DM, your Primus, your God for this round, and I also play as Scorchmiss, but we'll get to him later. And players, reminder, you have entered the Unicron Wars, the final episode. Reminder also, you are in the 515 timeline, and most of you are outside the Tower of Dark Mount on Cybertron, with the exception of Scorchmiss, Scorchfire, and Mantix inside the building, along with the still locked up Scourge and recently deceased Grease, Allegory, and Cyclonus. Wow, almost killing the whole party here. On the outside, we last left off with the death of Smolder and the current face-off of Liege Maximo versus King Smolder, also known as Venomous Prime, from an alternative timeline, who is possessed by an alternative version of Liege Maximo and is wielding a matrix in their chest. Both of them locked in combat on top of a mind-controlled Origin Titan tempo. The battle now crawls with Smolders, sweeps with Shockwave heads, toy soldiers, and the rest of our heroes, Stormburst and Delina. Hope dwindles with each moment passing as Unicron looms above their heads, stationary as Galaxywave has used their newfound powers to reverse the Chaos Bringer's endless hunger, which now brings life back to Cybertron below against Unicron's control. The stage is set, the stakes are high, Cybertron and all life hangs in the balance across time and space. Will our heroes be victorious, or will this story come to an abrupt ending? We'll pick up where we last left off with our group outside. I'll let you all take a moment to react to what recently happened last episode with Smolder's death, then we'll get started with combat from the last session, which was Stormburst, King Smolder, Delina, then Liege Maximo, then followed by the Sweep Smolder army and toy soldiers fighting in the background.
Well, Stormburst is in shock. What just happened? He just doesn't know what to do now.
DM, how far away is Smolder's body from myself, from Domina, Delina, or Stormburst?
Probably 150 feet, because I remember Smolder going after King Smolder, so he broke off from you guys as a group and tried to attack him.
Okay. Oh no, Stormburst. I don't know what we're supposed to do now. Like, Delina's voice is cracking. She is losing a little bit her composure, but she's trying, man. She's trying.
Well, I think we need to stop the Venomous Prime in order for us to get out of here, because we cannot fight a Titan, and hopefully we can pick up Smolder's body once we've dealt with the
Stormburst, I'll let you take your turn now.
I will shoot at Venomous Prime.
Okay, roll to hit.
19 plus 5, 24.
That hits. What are you hitting them with?
With my fusion cannon on my shoulder.
Let's see it happen.
7 points of damage.
You hit him 7 points of damage in the back as a blast erupts from your shoulder with your fusion cannon. It hits him in the back as he is locked in battle with Leech, and it takes him off guard. This is going to bring us to King Smolder's turn, or Venomous Prime if you will, and he's going to try to slash his claws at Leech, who is directly in front of them, with a 24, healing 15 points of damage. Leech takes a step back and is still filled with rage and bites down to ignore the pain, which is going to bring us to Delina's turn.
Wow, he's a persistent little guy. Delina pays attention to the good shot that Stormburst made. Delina's gonna do fire control towards King Smolder. Man, now you gave him a different name. Now I'm getting all confused. King Smolder. Here we go. 15.
15 points of fire damage erupts on the side of King Smolder. He's not looking great. He's looking worse for wear, but he's still holding strong. He looks like he's pushing through spite, or it could be the prime that is possessing him. Which then moves us to Leech's turn, who is going to take the sword of Vector Prime and try to hit him with it. With a 9, swipes, but King Smolder steps out of the way. The sweeps and the Smolder army are still locked in combat all around you. Toy soldiers are fighting for their lives. Some of them are helping each other get up off the ground, and some are engaged with both sweeps and Smolders. But that is not the worst danger that is afoot. Red lightning cackles and thunders roar across the sky. After the last rumbling echo, Galaxywave with a blue hue around him appears out of thin air, descending from 100 feet high. 8 matrices attached to his body, being held by parts of what once was the apex armor. Each matrix is a different color, each generating etched energy lines into his body. His foot touches down. The blue aura around him dims, and the matrix corresponding does the same. He pauses for only a moment to assess his surroundings, looking and tilting his head sympathetically before he says,
I have seen this very moment countless times, and I have taken all measures to assure my victory. Nothing will stand in my way.
His cracked crimson optic flares to life with anger, and he clutches his fist. The orange and black matrix glow intensely, and all the Smolders and all the toy soldiers freeze in their track, including Tempo, who was in mid-step swinging his arm. However, this excludes King Smolder and Smolders possessed by alternative versions of Leech, who are still locked in combat with the sweeps or sweep waves, however we want to say that, but they're sweeps with shockwave heads. But they have stopped attacking the now frozen opponents and are now grabbing their victims and dragging them elsewhere, while the other sweeps are still attacking the unfrozen Smolders. A small group of 8 or 10 sweeps are then left behind who are not engaged with the other Smolders and kind of circle around you all. Not quite engaging, but keeping a distance between themselves, Delina, and Stormburst. Galaxywave continues.
Where is Experiment 31496?
We're not going to tell you.
I have no idea who that is, so you're wasting your breath.
Roll initiatives.
Oh, man.
Galaxywave will roll his initiative.
18.
17.
Nice, guys.
Yes, we're gonna kick his ass.
Okay, so Galaxywave got a 7, Stormburst got a 18, Delina got a 17, Leech and King Smolder need to roll initiatives. That was for Leech. The Leech is still locked in combat with King Smolder. King Smolder's gonna roll their initiative with a 15. Okay. So the order is Stormburst, you're first. And then it looks like Galaxywave is last, but second is Delina. Then it's King Smolder, Leech, then Galaxywave. So you're up.
Okay, so I would like to look at my chest and talk to my buddy in there and be like, well, buddy, it's time. And I will like to combine with the Minicon by power linking. And when I power link with Bug Shield, it increases my AC by 2 for 3 turns. So
Fantastic.
I will do my little Sailor Moon dance, and I will Power Links.
Okay, I think that's your bonus action.
I will. How far is he from me?
I'm gonna say he's within 100 feet.
100 feet. Okay. I will shoot him because he's in the air right now, I think, right?
He's on the ground. He descended.
Okay. I'll just shoot him because it's my last bullet, and then I'll go in close.
Okay.
Yay, I rolled a total of 10 to hit.
Total of 10. 10 is not going to hit. He simply dodges with little effort. Delina, you're up next.
Clench my fist in frustration.
Ooh, Delina's not liking that she could see Shockwave nearby. She still remembers what she
Galaxywave.
did to him. Oh, Galaxywave. Man, Delina's still not happy with Galaxywave for what he did. But she's paying attention to the... there were sweeps, right? That's surrounding them right now? Okay,
Yes.
sweeps. I don't want to get them confused with the other guys. That is not a good look, so Delina's gonna activate her Prime Shield.
Okay.
And that shield lasts for 1 hour.
Okay. What does that do?
You gain a 15 by 12-foot energon shield with equal health to 2d10 plus strength. My strength is 1. Lasts to 1 hour and may be used twice a day.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the 2d10.
Yes,
Plus
sir.
strength.
Yeah. 14.
Okay, so you got 14 temporary health on your shield. So that damage will be soaked up first before you take damage.
Yes, sir.
So that's your bonus action. What would you like to do with your combat action or action?
Combat action. We still have Leech fighting the other King Smolder. So I'll shoot again the King Smolder with control fire.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage for that.
Oh, shoot. Nope. My bad. 16. No, wait. I can't read. 17.
17 points of fire damage. Yeah, King Smolder's not looking good. One could say he's got like 5 hit points left, but who would say that?
Oh my gosh.
Who would say that? And then, speaking of the lad, King Smolder's turn. He is going to try to use a hand-to-hand combat, trying to deal acidic damage to Leech. 19, that hits. This will deal...
Better survive this, old man. He didn't get you back that body all for nothing.
That deals an extra 1d4. Okay. For a total of 14 damage, one of which is acidic damage, which is going to cause Leech to have disadvantage on his next attack. Speaking of the lad, it is Leech's turn. And he has disadvantage, so he has to roll twice. And he got a 6. Missing again, 2 times in a row against King Smolder. King Smolder is staying afoot.
Unstoppable. It's just maybe can't. You're just.
He's just too powerful.
Hand-to-hand combat does not work on this little guy.
Well, he's using a sword. But that brings us to the big bad himself, Galaxywave, who, assessing the situation, is going to see Stormburst as the threat as you are running towards him. And he is going to bring out his blaster and point it directly at you. And I don't know if you heard me mention, he has seen all of this before and knows exactly what to do, so he has advantage on all attacks. So he's got a 25. Does that land?
Yes, it does.
Oh, probably miss. Whew. I'm dying over here.
For a total of 69 points of damage.
Nice.
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 How you doing? Are you still good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, roll me a strength for me.
16.
16. You get pushed back just a little bit with the intensity of the red arc in blast. But that is not all. Galaxywave has 2 combat phases. He is going to turn towards Delina, and with his extra little arms is going to point at you.
No!
And the purple matrix on him glows intensely.
We're all gonna die in this session already.
Make me a wisdom throw.
Oh, okay. That's a +1.
You must
So
beat... It's D20 plus 1 if it's only plus 1. You must beat 16.
16.
Okay. Actually says here 16 or higher, so you actually make it. So you're good.
I'm gonna pass out.
You don't take the full amount of this damage. You take half.
Oh, okay.
But you don't get the other side effect of it. So you're good.
Oh,
You're going to take half of 29. We're going to round down because we're a gracious god. So you're going to take 14 points of damage.
that's my whole shield.
All right. Your whole shield has been destroyed.
Oh, I'm so wise. Okay, your shield is gone. Oh well, we made it.
What were you saying, Kilo?
I was just saying, if you're a gracious God, can you round down the 69 to like 12?
No. I am going to roll a dice real quick
Oh,
for.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all.
One. All right, never mind. We're going to continue on. As you guys are fighting, Galaxywave turns towards Leech, who is currently fighting King Smolder, and says,
I'm so afraid of death. Do you really think what you are planning will work?
but as he finishes that sentence, the door busts open from Darkmount, and out from it comes Scorchfire, Scorchamus, Mantix, and Scourge. A shining, fresh coat of blue paint on Scorchfire with a brave face rushes out of the Tower of the Darkmount, followed by Scorchamus, who also has a fresh paint, gleaming bright and pretty. Mantix with a whip in hand, preparing for the fight of their lives, with a very angry Scourge behind them. Clickbait, do you mind describing who your character is and give us a brief summary of what is going on in their brain module?
Absolutely. What's up, guys? I'm playing Mantix. He is back and better than ever. He's a tall, big, large F-22 Raptor, ex-Decepticon Seeker. He has spent the past few days as a ghost of himself, and now that he's back, he is ready to get revenge for his family. He's angry. He's lost people he cares about has lost people. He's gonna take it out.
And you've lost another one that you have not learned about yet. Next up, we have Lapis. Describe who you play and give us a brief summary.
Hi guys,
No.
I'm playing Scourge because Smolder died. Alright, so Scourge is a big, huge purple dragon lady with dragon heads on either arm. Actually, I think one of them died. I think she only has one left, so she only has one dragon head on one arm. She's missing an optic, she's got wings on her back, she's angry, and she is out for blood.
Fantastic. And then we have Hexamis.
Hi, I'm Hex. I'm playing as Scorchfire Prime, and I'm finally not Chrome. So excited. Currently, she's feeling simultaneously a little sad, a little hopeless, but also feeling a new sense of determination and resiliency. And she's ready to go.
Fantastic. And we also have Scorchamus amongst them with a fresh coat of paint, ready for battle. Roll initiatives.
Oh my god, you all went to the salon to get prettied up while we're in the middle of battle.
Hey,
No.
hey, I didn't. I'm beat up.
Yeah, but we're not.
No,
I'm not
Mantix
talking about you.
didn't.
Didn't Scorch get a fresh paint too? Blue?
Yes.
Both Scorches,
yeah.
Scorches did, but not Mantix.
The twins got some paint.
Oh, okay.
Mantix helped though.
Scourge got a 16.
I got a nat 1.
I got a 19.
Oh my god.
Get that out of the way now. Get that out of the way now.
Wow.
There we go, 4.
Oh, Travis.
So
Help.
let's put
Travis,
this in real
help.
quick. Okay, so we had Scorchfire with a 19, which brings him to the top of the round. Nice. Okay, so our new order is Scorchfire, Stormburst, Delina, Scourge, King Smolder, Leech, Galaxywave, Scorchamus, and Clickbait. Nope, Mantix. Clickbait is the player. All right, top of the
Hi.
round, Scorchfire. You're running out of the building. What would you like to do?
I have one thing on my mind, and I'm just gonna book it straight for Galaxywave.
Great. Are you spending your action and bonus action running?
Yeah, because I'm assuming I'm a fair distance away.
Okay, so that will get you 10 feet in front of them.
Okay.
And then that would be your turn if you're just booking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Stormburst's turn.
Okay. How far is Mantix from me?
Mantix from you is probably 50 feet.
If I were to throw something to Mantix, do I have to roll?
Depends. Are you going to tell them ahead of time or just throw it?
I will tell him ahead of time.
Okay. What is it you're throwing?
I want to throw him the reconnaissance.
Okay, yeah, I won't make him roll. Just describe the interaction between the two.
Okay. I will see them come out. I will look at Mantix, and I will take out the reconnaissance blaster, and I'll be like, Mantix, catch! And I will throw it to Mantix while I keep sprinting towards Galaxywave.
Okay, I'm gonna say your bonus action was throwing it, and then you can use your movement action to move closer, and then you're almost as close as Scorched Fire. As Scorched Fire, who used both their bonus action, and movement action to get to Galaxywave.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
so you're moving.
Okay.
I'm just moving. I can't be stopped.
Mantix is gonna hear that, and he's gonna reach out to catch the blaster.
Okay. Once I see him catch it, I'll give him a nod and be like, you know what to do with it, and I will just keep going that way. I ran out of bullets with my fusion cannon, so I don't have any attack I can do to Galaxy.
Mantix will nod back at you, just solemn, crisp nod.
Okay. I think that'll be my turn because I can't take out the minigun shield because that's bonus action. That's it.
Okay, so no combat.
I don't have bullets anymore. So
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
get close. I gotta
Fair
get
enough.
close.
You gotta get close. All right, next up is Delina.
Unless he can use his combat action as a movement.
Oh boy, you know what? I mean, we have others going towards Galaxywave now. She's gonna focus on trying to give the last blow to King Smolder, so I'll be using Control Fire again.
Okay.
Just spamming
Roll
this
damage.
one today.
Sometimes that's what you need to do.
I know. Let's go. 14.
14 points of damage. They go down. They're gonna make a saving throw.
Woohoo.
Oh,
Nice.
come on.
Get
They
it!
got 18.
Dang
That's a
it.
success.
Ah,
But they are still down.
How
So
dare.
any attacks will be on them will be with advantage. Which
Delina,
brings
I
us to
need you to
Scourge.
curb stomp him.
Curb
All
stomp
right.
him.
I'm gonna avenge the child.
Thank you. All right, so as Scourge, she takes one look at Galaxywave and she's like, that man is dead. So I am going to do exactly what Scorchfire is doing, and I'm going to head full throttle towards that man. I do have a quick question for you, DM. Was there any point before this battle where Scourge had a chance to heal at all?
I don't think so. Because
Okay.
I think most spots are out of Energon, and if they were to share with you, they would have shared with you.
Okay, so I could read further down, but quick question, like, can I drink a bottle of Energon and still rush towards Galaxywave? Or is that
You can
going to
use
be
your bonus action to drink
Okay.
it, and then you can use your movement action and part of your combat action, but then that means you don't get to attack. You'll get to
Okay.
do your movement twice, essentially.
Yeah.
Scorched Fire did their movement 3 times. They did the movement, combat, and then bonus. So they booktailed, but the downside was they didn't get any attack.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to drink the bottle of Energon, and then I'm going to use the
Okay.
rest of it to just go towards. So let me go ahead and
Okay.
roll that.
Okay, and you don't get as far as Scorched Fire and Stormburst are, but you will be there next turn if you use your bonus action as well to run.
Okay. And then I only got a 3, unfortunately, from the
Okay.
bottle of Energon.
Okay, perfect. And then it is King Smolder's turn, who is going to use their reaction to try to get up. They got a 9, so they'll put that as a failure. And then Leech, standing over them, now that they're unconscious, is going to take advantage of the situation. Unintended, because they have advantage. They got 18 or a 15. 18 is going to land, and they're going to deal... Well, they don't do...
Ghost Smolder is floating over his shoulder right now. He's cheering you on, man.
They don't deal damage. It just counts as an auto fail. So they have now 2 failed saves and 1 success save, which now brings us to Galaxywave's turn, who sees Scorched Fire and Stormburst and Scourge rushing them, and they are going to get
Nice.
very upset.
Oh no.
They are going to use. Trying to see when it needs that one.
They're gonna use the surrender action. Is that what the?
Well, they have so many
Yeah,
actions.
Yeah,
I'm
one
reading
flag.
it.
Surrender.
Oh my
Surrender.
gosh, ever everything.
Okay.
Gotta pull off his tidy whities and hang him up in the air.
Yeah, one of their little arms are going to point towards you, Scourge, and I'm going to want you to roll a strength save. And you need to make
Great.
16 or higher.
Okay. I got an 18.
All right, so you saved it. You were able to persevere. You can feel something pushing you down towards the ground, calling you forth towards the surface, but you are able to push through it.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Galaxywave's eyes light up, and another matrix lights up. The red one.
Oh no.
The red matrix. Okay, so I need to. This one is actually I'm rolling, and it's going to point this at Stormburst.
That's not good.
And they have
That's not good.
advantage
Why does he have advantage?
because he's seen all these
Excuse me.
events before. 17.
To hit that hit.
Okay. And this is going to deal 53 points of damage.
Man.
No. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, that's not even for me, and it's still scaring me.
Just you wait.
Stop.
Oh.
Okay.
You
I'm
good?
still good. I'm good. I'm low, but I'm
Perfect. That's the end of his action,
Oh
which
my
is going to bring
goodness.
us to Scorchamus, who is going to take out his blaster and point it at Galaxywave, hoping to aim. This is with the Seeker, not the Seeker, the Sweep Blaster, what's someone call it? And they got +6. With a nat 20, here we go.
Woo! Oh my goodness.
So it's 3d8 the first time, but since it's not a sweep, it's not going to double. But we'll double the next attack. It will double because it's a nat 20, but
I don't think I ever picked up one of those powers.
12. So it's going to double that to 24 points of damage. That
Yes. Get
is
it.
going to deal a significant amount to him, and he's going to scream out in pain. He's not too happy
Yes.
about that. 24 minus 9. Okay, cool. That didn't sound like gibberish at all, which then brings us to Mantic.
Can I hold my turn until after Stormburst goes?
Okay, I suppose that's fine.
Okay.
What are you
I'm gonna
thinking?
wait till
What's your
Stormburst goes.
thoughts?
Well, if Stormburst is running towards Galaxywave and he's chucked me the blaster, if one of them can grab Galaxywave, I'll have a better chance of hitting him with the blaster. So I want to wait until they can get closer to Galaxywave so I can have a better chance of hitting them if he's a stationary target.
Okay, before we go to the top of the round, I need to roll something.
I like that
No,
I
that's
chucked through the blaster and it didn't even occur to him that, wait, he's back. He's not a ghost anymore. He's standing. He's just like, I'm in a battle. Here, take it.
He was just like,
No,
oh,
we're
it's my
gonna
guy. He's got my back.
We got no time to ask questions anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Comrade, here, take the gun.
Hey, DM, what you doing over there?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying
Actually,
about
worry
it.
now.
I'm worrying
We're gonna worry
about
about it right
Oh,
now. So, actually, at the end of this round, remember when I mentioned Tempo had their hand raised and Galaxy Wave froze them? Well, they were also hanging in the balance as their hand catches a gust of wind. King Smolder begins to fall backwards and Liege, without hesitation, dives forward with the Sword of Vector Prime aimed directly for the spark, and his other hand reaching out, getting ready to grab the deceased Smolder below. The sword plunges just as Venomous Prime's back collides with the ground. At the very moment the possessed Smolders are being killed by sweeps, Liege looks up at the void sky, and Unicron, lurking above, stretches his arm out wide, his black cape flowing gracefully for the last time. His head turns back down towards the grayed Smolder and picks him up in his arms, and his chest begins to open up, revealing his shining spark. Just as Tempo's head comes crashing down on its side and crushing the last of the original primes. Green mist spews out, and all is silent just for a moment. To the top of the round, which is Scorchfire.
Oh.
Wait, but that means all the primes are going to come back now because he was the last of the original primes, and they're in that
How long
cycle.
does that take? I don't know how long that's going to take.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We
don't know. I'm just saying.
No, we can worry about it when this is over. We gotta live.
Peepaw's going to be back.
I don't think
People-
the fireworks.
Don't my uncle. Please back to
He's fine. You don't need him. Your dad is back.
We can worry about this when the fight is over and we're all hopefully alive.
No. Oh,
Uh,
nice on you all.
Scorchfire, it's your turn.
All right, I'm in front of Galaxy Wave. I
You're 10 feet in
am.
front of him.
All right, I'm making, I guess, a mad dash for the last 10 feet, and I want to
That's
just
just your
like
movement.
leap onto him and just try and desperately rip off I think it's the red matrix off of his chest.
Yeah, the red matrix is on his chest. Go ahead and roll me a strength with advantage.
You want to
Ooh. Get it.
Hold on,
Get it,
one
girl.
second. Whoopsies. Oh my god. Okay, just
You
making
can do
sure.
it, buddy. You can do it.
Sorry.
You can do it.
That's what advantage is for. I fail.
Oh no.
You fail.
The best was a 6, and I don't think I have any inspiration to use.
I believe you have one inspiration to use, and it'll all make sense eventually.
Okay. Promise, help me. Working my hands together. Oh, I got a 15.
All right. That will do it for the Matrix. It won't deal damage to him as what we wanted it to do, but that's okay.
I'll take it.
You reach down into the chest, which is being held by the Apex armor, but not all of it's only in pieces, which is beneficial to your strength. You reach and pull the Matrix out. What do you do after you pull it out?
I wanted to. Who's closest by? I think
Scourge is
Storm?
in the air, I think, flying, and then Stormburst is on their way.
Okay. If he is on his way, can I... Yeah, I'm going to toss it to him. I want it away from Galaxywave as much as possible.
Okay. Stormburst, roll me a athletics or a strength to catch.
Please catch it. Please catch it. Please catch it. Or let it fall on the ground and kick it away.
14.
That will grab it. I wanted you to at least make a 13.
Yay.
So you're able to grab it. We'll deal with you during your turn when you pick it up. But we're going to continue here with Galaxywave responding to Scorchfire, who then grabs them by the throat.
Oh, my
Galaxy
Primus.
responds.
You waste of resources. You could never see your own potential. A mistake I'll correct.
Galaxywave jabs his blaster into your side. And since you're point blank range, we're just going to go directly into damage.
Oh, ouch.
Scorchfire, no!
Dealing 105 points of damage.
Oh, that's.
Primus.
Are you okay?
Make a save for me.
Oh,
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Scorchfire, fingers crossed for you, man.
Okay, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, that counts
Hey,
as
Primus.
one save. Let me mark that on your sheets somewhere. Okay, continuing forward. Okay, so a full wave of Crimson Blast erupts from the back shoulder blade of Scorchfire. Parts go flying out and Energon spills out of Scorchfire's mouth, spilling onto Galaxywave, and you all can now hear, not through intercoms, but directly from Scorchfire's mouth, who is being held by Galaxywave. And you hear the following. A male voice. This is called a distraction, you one-eyed puppet. Everyone gets a surprise round on Galaxywave as his eyes glow bright and shakes for a moment, realizing his mistake. He does not have Scorchfire in his grasp, but none other than Scorchmist, painted blue.
No.
Damn, that was good.
Why would you do me like
Let's
this?
go!
Why?
Okay, you got me there.
Let's do this
Stormburst,
surprise!
top of the round. You get advantage. Also, you just picked up a red matrix.
Ooh, nice. If I equip it, does it give me anything?
It'll
Or
give you a
make me-
bonus. You'll get all your prime abilities back, and that's it. Because you've already been a prime before, so you've already gotten the bonuses.
Yeah. Okay. As I'm running, I will open my chest and I'll situate it there and see if it works. If it'll activate.
Yeah, you put it in your chest, and to your surprise, it activates immediately, reassuring that you are worthy. And to your also surprise, your colors of orange turn to red.
Guess who's back? All right.
We're gonna get a copyright strike with that. I was like, it's like, you got the touch, you got the power.
Okay. I acknowledge my colors and I like them. Like it's good to be back in red. Think I'll still go with my idea.
Okay.
And I want to run past Galaxywave and quickly turn around, see if I can hold him from behind and like pin him there. Not necessarily on the
Okay.
floor, but just pinning, standing. Like what I'm trying to do is hold him like Goku holds Raditz in Dragon Ball Z. To
I
sort
don't
of
know this
pick it up.
Earth reference, but I'll take what you give me.
You
They
can shoot
will
at
roll
him.
1 strength, and you will roll 2 because you have advantage. They rolled a nat 20 with a 28.
Tweet
Nice.
Solus Prime.
Lame.
No, not nice. Not nice.
Oh, my bad. Hey, so now, no.
A 9.
A 9?
Oh, my Primus.
What's your strength modifier?
0.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I'm sorry to tell you, but that does not work. You rush behind them and try to tackle them, but their extra arms are able to elbow you and punch you off. But it doesn't deal damage, but you don't tackle them. Or grapple them, sorry. That brings us to Delina's turn.
Wasn't Mantix holding until right after Stormburst?
This is surprise
Oh,
round.
that's
This is
right,
a surprise
that's right.
round. I'm holding till
okay.
after Stormburst's primary turn. This is the surprise round.
Okay.
I'm keeping
So-
track. It's in the brain box.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oops. So Delina had witnessed the Titan falling where Leech Maxima was at, right?
Everyone witnessed it. If you didn't
Okay.
witness this, I would tell you this.
How far away is Delina from where the fall happened?
50 feet.
50 feet? Man, Smolder was there too. You know what? King Smolder's gone from what I know. I'm gonna roll for Prime Shield again.
Okay.
And that is a... Okay, let's do this, because with this guy here, I was gonna give him a different name. Galaxywave? I can't risk it. I can't risk anything. Please. A 6. Okay,
All right.
that's fine.
You generate a new shield that has 6 points of health.
Mhm.
Okay, what do you do for your combat?
Is she close enough to control fire towards Galaxywave 2, or is she still far away from that battle?
I think you need to re-roll since you have that on King Smolder. You have not had that on Galaxywave.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, 23.
23 points of damage. Fire erupts around Galaxywave, and he just ignores it. But he doesn't look like he's having a fun time with it.
Something is something.
Brings us to Scourge's turn.
Oh boy. All right, so you said that I'll need to use my movement to close the gap, right? And then, okay, will I still have my action and bonus action?
What's your movement speed?
That's a great question. 50 feet.
Okay, yes. You'll still have your bonus action and action.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna get towards that man, and I'm going to deploy the last of my 3 minicons because y'all keep killing them.
Hi. No,
Not
they're
cool.
not dead.
Whoa.
They're not dead.
Well, one of them.
The one I have is not dead.
No, yeah,
You're
you've got Malady. He's still alive.
Yeah.
I think it was Calamity that died. So all I've got left is Plague. So I am gonna go ahead and deploy Plague, and then I'd like to try and tackle Galaxywave.
Yes, tackle the man.
I'd like to fly directly into him and slam into him.
Roll a strength to their strength. And
Alrighty.
you have advantage. They rolled a 15.
Okay. I got a 10, and I'm kind of annoyed by that.
Okay, with your 10, they
With
got
advantage?
a 15. They are able to step to the side while still strangling Scorchmas in their hands.
You will fall. Not as quickly as you.
As they step aside.
Does my minicon get to go?
Yes, your minicon gets to go.
Okay, then before it's his turn and before it's Mantix's turn, my little man is in fact going to go up to him, and I would like to do... I'll just go ahead and attack him with my Energon sword.
Okay, swing the hit.
I got a 13 to hit.
Okay, you have advantage.
Oh, okay, I still got a 13 to hit.
Okay, 13 misses.
Dang,
My
okay,
premise.
nobody can hit this man. All right, that's my turn. Continue
Okay,
on.
I forgot. It's a surprise round. So technically it is the real Scorchfire's turn, who looks like Scorchmas.
I want to run up on this man and give him a big smack with the hammer, I think.
Okay, let's see it happen.
Get him!
You should be able
Gotta
to
hit
use
that.
your movement and bonus movement, and then you should be able to use your combat to get there. You have
I'm
advantage.
dead. Oh, I
You
did
get
advantage.
Oh my god! I got a dirty 20.
I
Dirty
really like
20.
that one.
I like that one a lot.
Dirty stinking 20. Go ahead and roll damage.
Is the whole damage for this now legendary weapon that whole string that I sent you?
It should. It's the same day, right?
Well, that's what I'm checking.
Is that what it says?
That's what it. Do you want me to send you what I got? Like the actual screenshot?
Yeah, send me the screenshot real quick. Just
Actually,
to
hold on.
double check.
Hold on. Wait a
I
minute.
really hope it is. I really hope it is.
If you want to fix it, we can fix it.
No.
That's not what it
I'm
says.
reading.
Trying to
Yes,
decide
that
if
is
it's
correct.
OP or not.
That is
I don't know how much
correct.
damage it is, but I'm excited.
Breaking down a peg.
Kick his butt. Yes.
37 points of damage.
Oh yeah, that brings him down. He drops to one
Yes.
knee because of it.
Yes! Okay, cool.
He actually flinches when you hit him with it.
Good.
Mantic,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Woohoo! Anyways, okay, so I would like to use my movement to get closer. My movement speed's 55 feet. I don't know how far away I am. I want to do that. How far away am I now?
I think you used your movement last turn and this turn, so you are with everyone else as well.
Cool. I want to.
Excluding Delina. I don't think Delina moved closer.
No,
I don't
didn't.
think she did. Can I go ahead? I want to use the reconnaissance blaster, which is 3d10 damage. I roll with a dex, and then he has to roll. If I hit, he has to roll a dex save as well.
Okay.
So let
go
me
ahead.
roll to hit. Okay, it's a 17 and
17 misses.
Hang on. I get one more chance. That's a 10. Okay.
17 misses.
Okay, so can I use a? Am I within range of him? Like, could I reach out and touch him? Or I guess I can't use a damage ability twice, can I?
You can't use
can I
the
use
damage ability twice,
Yeah.
unless you have an ability that says so.
In that case, I'm gonna just. Can I try and grab as like a bonus action? Can I try and like knock Scorchamus out of his grip?
No, I don't think so. That would be too complicated with what you just already did.
Okay, that's fair. Can I like run into his arm?
You can shoulder check him, but that's not gonna knock him prone or anything. It's not gonna.
No, that's-
It might destabilize his grip, but you won't be able to get him with like safety out of bounds. Like you would only like fall next to him.
It's fine. It's better
Okay.
than in his grip.
So you're gonna check against his strength,
Yeah.
which is a 23. You have to beat.
Is he at advantage or disadvantage since all these people are around him? Because I think
You have
Stormburst is
advantage
behind
because
him.
it's still the surprise round.
Okay, cool. 2. Yeah, 2. Okay, I got a 19.
19 does not beat 23, so you shoulder check him, but he does not even respond to it. It's as if when you run into him, you also stop.
That's annoying.
Which brings us to the top of the round with the unconscious Scorchamus, who is going to roll their saving throw
No.
with a 21. Okay, 2 successes
Nick
so far,
Primus.
guys.
Come on.
Stormburst, it's your turn.
God.
Oh boy.
And then I want to take my turn from last round after Stormburst's turn.
I will. If I try to hit him again, can I not punch him if I don't?
If you pin him, I think you can hold him down to give others advantage against him.
Yeah, but if I fail to hit him, can I still
If you
punch him?
fail
or-
to pin him, I think you can still punch him.
Okay. I will try once more to pin him.
Okay. And he will roll strength against it.
Does he count
He
as being
got a
surrounded yet?
21. I think he's technically surrounded, so you may have advantage. The Stormburst ran past him.
17. It's not gonna
17
beat
does
21.
not beat his 21, but you can still
Okay.
do an attack.
I am just gonna punch him because I don't have anything else. But I do have a Prime's Fist. My hand-to-hand damage gets an additional 1d8.
Okay, let's see if it lands.
It does go up. So yeah. So I
Okay.
You,
get.
I hope you crack his optic.
His
I do
optic's
too.
already been cracked.
I hope
I
you
really
crack
wanna
it
crack
more.
more. More.
Let's see if I can hit with a measly 2. I missed.
You have advantage still.
All right.
My Stormburst.
14.
How about buddy?
14 misses. As he
Yep.
maneuvers just slightly to the left and slightly to the right to both dodge your grapple and your punch. This
Stay
brings us
still.
to Delina's turn.
I would like to take my turn, please.
That is correct. It brings us to Mansix's turn.
My temporary AC is done.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit him again with the reconnaissance blaster.
Okay.
And he's still
This is
surrounded,
the
right?
last shot of it, right? Because you only had 2 charges.
Actually, can I? No, I already have advantage. I do only have 2 charges, but I don't know what
And a
else to
Stormburst,
do.
did you use a charge earlier, last session?
It recharges once per day.
Yeah, but it hasn't been a day.
Wait. It hasn't been a day. Did you
Yeah.
use the other charge?
I think you did you tried to do it
I
on
used
King
it-
Smolder.
I used it at some point. Yeah, I think I used it.
Yeah.
King's
Okay.
Smolder.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and try and strike him with lightning. So I'm gonna roll a d20 plus Dex to try and hit him with
Okay.
a lightning bolt. For a 21, let me see if I can't get a
Okay,
nat
before
20.
you roll damage, he is going to respond as a reaction. He is
To
going
well,
to
I
try
have to roll
use
damage
his...
to hit him, don't I?
You
first,
do, but
before
he
he can
has a
react?
reaction called Glitch. As a reaction to a special attack, an opponent must make a wisdom save of a 19 or higher. Else they feel Galaxywave in the back of their mind and their systems begin to glitch and you fail your attempted attack. Go ahead and roll me a
Oh.
wisdom save.
I have a quick question. Would that be like a kind of like virus that he would be trying to utilize or like upload? Or
'Cause you have
shadow play or
advantage on
something?
those, right?
No, I have immunity.
Immunity.
Oh no, I'm resistant. So yes, advantage.
Resistant. Advantage.
Yeah,
All right,
I
then
lied.
yes, you have advantage. It is. It would be considered a virus of some kind.
Cool.
Via
It's wisdom.
Bluetooth. Yes, it's wisdom, and you
It's
must
a-
make it 19 or higher.
That's why you don't keep your Bluetooth
Alright.
open, Mantix. You should always turn it off.
He's still recovering from being dead, okay?
Turn off your airdrop.
Okay, a 20.
Wow.
All right, you
Let me just
continue
make
with
I
your
can't get
attack.
in there.
Nat 20 is not going to matter, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Anyways, I got excited for a second. Okay, I continue with my attack.
Mhm.
That is going to be 46 damage, and then he has to roll a Constitution saving throw. Is he at disadvantage because he's surrounded, or is that only for attacks?
For a con? No, not for a con.
Okay.
That's only for
You know what?
attacks.
I have to ask. Okay.
His mind is not surrounded. Like, it's his body.
Hey, listen.
Okay, he
What are you
got
gonna
an
say?
18.
No. Okay. He's not stunned, but he's still gonna take the lightning damage of 13. But I have a leader ability, so I can reroll one of those dice.
Okay.
Okay, I got 14 damage. That didn't do a
Okay.
whole lot for me.
You hit him with 14 damage, but it feels like not all of it went through.
Yeah, figures.
brings
Other
us
than that, I
to
think I hold turn. Yeah.
Delina's turn. Delina.
Oh lordy, this battle is intense. I'm scared. All this time I've been scared what to do with Delina right now. What I'm gonna have Delina do, she's not gonna join the battle against Galaxywave. She's gonna go over to where she saw the bodies being destroyed when
Okay, it's
I fell
underneath
over.
the Titan's head, so you won't be able to see any bodies because they're underneath the head of Tempo.
I don't think she's even strong enough to even push the head or move it over, does she? Can
Yeah, I'm
she check
not
if the
even gonna
Titan
make
is
the roll
alive?
because the Titan seems to be dazed or frozen by Galaxywave.
Damn it. Okay. That's pretty much useless right now. No offense, Temple lovers out there. You know what? Fine. She's might as well just join the battle for now. She's gonna move as close as she can get right now, but she's gonna be on ground level.
Okay, are you going to attack?
Yes. And I'm
Okay.
still gonna use control fire.
Okay.
It's the only thing I could do right now. But you know what? A win is a win. Yes. A 14.
Okay, roll me a wisdom save.
Ooh, okay.
He's going to try to attempt to, as a reaction to your control fire,
Mm-hmm.
he's allowed 2 reactions per round of combat.
My wisdom.
So you must
Okay.
make a 19 or higher to save.
No.
I call bogus.
No, it's a 14.
You have advantage.
Oh.
I think this guy's OP.
I mean, it is Galaxywave. Please. 15.
15 does not beat 19, and when you try to control fire, you feel your hands shift and glitch, and fire does not erupt.
Oh no!
My arthritis. Magic. Oh no.
Scourge,
Delina
it is your turn.
realizes she made a mistake.
Scourge, tackle him. Take
Oh
him
boy,
out.
oh boy, I'm gonna tackle him. Yeah, no, I would very much like to try and at least restrain him, grapple
Okay.
him, so that way we can beat
Roll
him.
strength
into a
against
pulp.
their strength.
Yeah, man, I got you.
Okay, they rolled a nat 1.
Yes! Yeah!
Come on, get him! Get him!
24, baby!
Hey, do you want to roll again since you have advantage?
Yeah, I do. I hope I get a nat 20.
I really hope you do too.
Come on. Let's see it.
Oh, I got a 23, so 24
Okay.
is still better.
24 beats their nat
Oh,
1, and you
boo-hoo.
are able to tackle them to the ground. I'll give you a bonus action on top of this since you took them down.
All right,
Hey, DM.
let me do a little voice line for Scourge here.
Yes!
Look who's on the floor now, Galaxywave.
All right.
I love that so
That was
much.
beautiful.
That was
Thank you.
beautiful.
All right, so for my bonus action, can I? Okay, I'm actually gonna use this to my advantage, and I'm gonna use my religion bonus.
Okay.
Which you gain the ability to heal 1d12 once a day.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Oh, at level 10, you gain the ability to deal damage to the amount you healed with this ability.
Oh!
Increased to
Wow.
twice daily. Okay, so what does that mean, DM? Does that
That
mean
means you can use this religion ability twice a day.
Okay, but it says that you gain the ability to deal damage to the
whatever
amount
you
healed.
heal, you
Yeah.
deal that much to an opponent.
Oh.
It's a double whammy.
Oh, I kind of like that. All right, let me go ahead and roll that. Okay, that was a nat 1. So I
Okay.
so I heal for 1 and he takes 1 damage, I guess.
Okay. The rage of the battle heals you just a little bit, and the fear from you tackling him deals 1 damage, and you heal 1.
It's kind of
Wow.
funny.
DM.
And I do have my minicon still.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
go.
I'm sorry, clickbait. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
you're good. You're good. My question can wait.
I'm gonna have Plague come over, and I want him to like try and stab the galaxy with the sword.
Okay, let's see
Do
if
it.
they have advantage.
Heck yeah, baby!
Yeah.
I got an 11.
Okay, did you roll with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled twice.
Okay, an 11 does not pierce his armor.
Can I? No. Okay. I really want to ask if his sword could just shatter, but I don't. I feel like that probably wouldn't be great for me.
No, don't do that. Don't do it. Relax,
I take
be
it-
quiet right
I
now.
take
Shush.
it back. I
Shush.
take it back. It would be really funny, but I probably shouldn't do that. All right, that's my turn.
What is the question from Clickbait?
Oh, I was just gonna ask him now that he's tackled if that knocked Scorchamus loose from his grip.
Yeah, Scorchmas fell from his grip and is on the ground, still unconscious at 0. Down.
Okay.
It is
all I wanted
Galaxywave's
to know.
turn. He's on the ground, and it looks like he's going to wait to get up, and he's going to use an ability first.
Wow, that's rude.
Oh no, he's on the
The
ground.
yellow matrix on his torso, his lower torso, lights up, and a white beam shoots out and hits you, Scourge.
Oh no.
Okay,
Nar.
that's how about it doesn't?
10. It doesn't.
Oh yeah!
Nice.
Don't.
Nice.
Can
A
Scourge
white
flip
light-
him off?
A white light beams upwards, but you react just in time, and it misses you entirely, and it goes straight up into the sky and misses you.
Pathetic.
The orange matrix on his shoulder lights up,
Bro, what the hell?
and I want
Nar.
who just did a lot of damage last?
I did a lot of damage last. I think it was
Yeah.
Scorchfire with 30 some.
Scorchfire.
Bro, why you
What is
volunteer
it?
that?
Yeah,
Why you
man.
volunteer that?
Scorchfire, roll me a con save.
Oh.
You need to make a 16 or higher.
You can do it, baby.
I don't get advantage or anything, right?
Nope, because this
Okay. Then I
Your
failed.
brain.
Oh.
is you failed.
No.
So with this, the orange matrix on his left shoulder lights up, and the target must make a 16 or higher save with a con, but you failed. The target glows orange until the end of turn and repeats their last attack towards another player.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, we're doomed now.
Scourge. Picking Scourge.
So I have to
Oh, whoa.
roll to hit Scourge.
Correct.
That's
Could you-
really not
hey, could
good.
you not
That's
do that?
really
And
not
you
good.
have advantage.
Me.
Hey, I would really, I'd really appreciate
Is
it.
it
You
your
didn't hit
turn?
me.
Is it your turn, Hex?
I think I'm being commanded to.
You're being commanded to
he's
do.
being commanded.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
one second.
no.
Is that a roll to hit?
It's a roll
Yeah.
to hit, but they have advantage since technically you're on
Okay.
top of Galaxywave.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
It's not done yet.
What?
That's the 2.
What?
That's the 2.
Yeah,
So there's 16 or 8. What's your AC?
17.
Okay, so it misses. The hammer comes swinging down, and
Get
Scourge,
in here.
feeling the pressure, dodges out of the way.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I can't help it.
It's the
We're
Matrix.
supposed to be on the same side.
I'm glowing orange.
We have to get the Matrixes off of him.
Okay, which brings us to Scorchfire's turn, and this says until the end of turn, and that was the end of their turn, so it's your turn.
My turn?
Yes, it's your turn. Your
Actually, my turn.
Yeah, actually, your turn.
Actually, my turn.
Hit him.
Should I just smash him or should I try to rip off another matrix?
Dude,
Matrix.
Can you do both?
I would-
Can you do both? One is like a movement and one is like
No.
your actual attack?
No, because
What if
No.
you smash the Matrix?
Can you smash the Matrix off of him and like also hit him, like smash him and it like goes flying off?
DM.
I think we need
It
the
depends on
Matrixes,
your hit.
guys.
Depends if you hit a nat 20 or not.
Okay, I am going to, I think, just attempt to tear a matrix off of him, specifically that orange one, because
Since he's
I don't
pinned.
like that one.
Okay. Roll me a strength.
Gotcha. With advantage?
With advantage. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
He's
baby.
I got me a nat 20.
Oh my
Then
god.
that 20,
Yes.
I will
Did you
not
get two?
only let you rip it out, but you can do your attack if you want, or rip out another.
Yes.
Ooh, wait, okay. Take another
Honestly?
or attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get y'all's
That's
opinion?
a hard question.
Yeah.
I'll probably go for a matrix, bro. These things are messing us up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you have the chance to do it again.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take the orange, and I think I'll take the red. Or the red one's already taken.
Mhm.
What did the other ones do that we know of so far?
So far, the
Well, the
purple
orange one
one
possesses you.
There was a purple one earlier too, but it
did
failed on me.
damage, but you didn't know what its full extent was because they made the save. The
Hmm.
blue one, so far as you know, made them fly, but you don't know what else it did because it tried to do it on Scourge but didn't succeed. The red one shot lightning out, but that's no longer a problem. The yellow one shot out a white beam, but you don't know what it does to its full extent. And that is it so far that the ones they have used.
I'm
Question,
feeling-
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of the matrices light up when he was like probing into our minds? Because that's no contact. That sounds like a matrix ability.
The orange one.
Well, we got that one.
Get that one out of there.
That one we got. I'll
The
take.
purple one also did the probing.
I would get that one because that's the dark, like a dark matrix. I would get
I
that
don't
one.
think any of the
Yeah.
other ones have given you any knowledge of what they do outside of that.
That's fair. I think I am gonna take the purple one. I want anything that probes away from us. It's nasty.
Get that out of
So
there.
you rip the orange and purple one out. What do you do with the matrices after you rip them out?
And put it in my chest.
Oh yeah, because you
Hey,
need the colors.
when
We
you
need
put
the
them in
colors.
your
We need the
chest-
colors.
The silver matrix lights up and goes vom vom, indicating I think now you have two purple ones in there, an orange one. What else do you have in there? Your blue one
The blue one. The red one got tossed.
tossed to Stormburst.
Burst.
Dun, dun, dun.
How many
Did
more
you
do you need for
absorb
the silver
the white
matrix?
one?
I don't
The
know.
one
if
that
I
was
got-
once leeches at one point.
I think you did.
I think I did.
I think
Okay.
you did.
Did we get a yellow one at some point, or did someone else
Yeah,
holding
you
up
do
the
got
yellow
it.
one?
Yellow, yeah,
Okay.
we got it
you
from
have a
yellow.
one.
So you
Gotta
just
make a
need
list.
green. You needed green, and I think that's it now with the orange. You only need green to make the silver matrix.
Green, red, and.
Oh, green and red.
blue?
I think that's it. No, she
Yeah.
has
Green,
blue. Blue
red.
is her
You
matrix.
also need a
Oh, blue
white,
is
but
her
you have
matrix,
two
yeah.
purples. Just to be aware.
Yeah.
She does have.
Do we
white.
need all the different?
Yes,
Yeah, she has white with leech.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we just need green and
The
Red.
green,
Red.
red,
that's it.
and the orange technically, or black.
Well, she just got orange. And
We just
she
got
Oh.
those.
another
But it
one.
is,
She
I
has
do
orange.
think you're right, though. We are missing, I think, the black matrix.
You just got one, didn't you?
I got a purple.
The purple is the black one.
No. The
thought
purple
it
is
was
the purple one.
We have the
Last-
dark matrix though. Isn't that black?
Dark matrix is technically the purple matrix.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I think I've mentioned this before.
yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we need 3 more colors. Okay.
You guys are hurting my brain.
I know. Okay, so technically, if you don't mind me interjecting again, we do have the red one. It's just not with me.
Correct. And
Yeah,
you do have the
Stormburst
orange.
just has to hand it to
Yeah, correct. And you also have the red one from Scourgimus on the ground. So you have 2 red ones.
But we don't have them in her
Yeah,
body.
It's not with me.
Correct. It's not with the silver
Yeah.
matrix. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Whose turn is it now?
After Scorchfire's matrix.
Yay! Okay. So I would like to, I think. So I have the Religion of Primus ability, which says heal 1d12 twice a day. Can I use that on somebody else, or is that just for me?
What does it say exactly?
It says heal 1d12 2 times per day.
Okay, then you can use it on
Lord
yourself or
Reed.
someone else because it doesn't specify.
Can I use it on Scorchimus?
You certainly can.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
1d. What the freak? 1.
1. He's up. He's not down. That's what that means. He goes. What happened?
Just chill, dude. Relax.
The plan worked, sort of.
Let's do it. How we doing? Are we winning?
Just sit down.
We're winning,
Scorch
champ.
this.
Go sit down.
Look to your
Just
left.
sit down.
Shockwave is right in
can
front of us. Or Galaxywave.
Maybe just back up a little bit.
Okay, when it's his turn, he will do so.
Can I still, I attack Galaxywave?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna smack him with my Electro Whip.
Okay, roll to hit with
Be like,
advantage. Each time you ripped out a matrix, a concave circle is revealed in his armor, just so you know.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, 21 and... Okay, yeah, 21 to hit.
21 hits, roll damage.
Okay, and then he has to roll a Constitution saving throw in order to not be stunned. And I think I roll
I don't
against
think
him on
that's
strength.
going to
This is
matter,
This can-
but go ahead and roll damage. You got a nat 1 on con.
sick. Okay, so he's stunned. And then
Unless you fumble this roll.
10 damage, 3 electric. Or
Okay.
7 damage, 3 electric damage.
7 damage, 3 electric.
Oh, 10 total. 10 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 7 damage goes through and it feels like he hits it, and then the 3 damage feels like it does like almost half. But it doesn't matter. This is enough to kill him. He goes to 0. But when he hits 0, every matrix he has on him turns white. And his optic turns a bright white, and he's shaking violently. Scourge is barely holding onto him with the strength. And a massive whomp happens. An explosion which blows everyone backwards.
Oh gosh.
A high-pitched
I didn't even get to
squeal
say
can be
anything to
heard for everyone. And when you come to, everyone comes to, when you crawl back up from the ground from the explosion, Galaxywave is nowhere to be seen except for a crater from where he was. Every matrix with him that he still had on him are in pieces on the ground.
Oh boy, he's finally gone.
Is it really over?
Judging by the fact that Unicron's still in the sky, no. But we're
Speaking
one
of
step
which,
closer.
When you say the word Unicron, that's when you look up to see what he's doing. Now no longer in Galaxywave's grasp. Now no longer frozen still by the powers of the Matrix he once held. You see him
that's not good.
descending towards the planet. But unlike previous times, he transforms slowly but surely into his robot mode. You all gather together after the explosion of Galaxywave and his defeat. But with that victory, Unicron is now unleashed from his chains. The planet with 2 large horns protruding out now looms overhead of Cybertron. The Chaos Bringer slowly twists and descends as the massive planet begins to transform. Large panels rotate and change shape. The planetary rings move to the back to form wings. As Unicron finalizes his bot mode shape, towering over with the dark black sky behind him, his green eyes flare with light. His fist relaxes as his clawed fingers extend. The sweeps below that were surrounding all of you, that were once under control of Galaxywave, now shiver in fear and twitch with obedience to their true master.
Oh my god.
Unicron, staring down at you all, says the following.
Perhaps I misjudged your bravery as cowardice, but it is misplaced.
His hands reach high, and you can see his sharp claws on his fingertips. Roll perceptions, everyone, except for our special guest.
My premise.
5.
19?
I got a 22.
6.
Scorchmus got 16.
I got an 18.
Okay, it looks like Stormburst and Delina, you don't pass, but everyone else sees a flash of white light way out in the distance behind Unicron. It almost looks like a twinkling star, but how could it be? The sky has been void of all light ever since the Chaos Bringer's arrival. Unicron continues.
And now it is time for Cybertron's dismemberment and the destruction of the Silver Matrix.
His arm barrels downwards towards the planet at high speeds. Flames burst as soon as his hand hits the atmosphere, and only seconds go by after that, and the planet shudders from impact. Massive thumps and metal crunching can be heard echoing across the surface. His hand landing near you and missing you only by a few feet. However, cracks open up near where you all have gathered, revealing the crust and layers below, one of which you can see in one of the nearby depths is the ark Delina found when Lee showed her, but this time it appears to be alive and humming. Perhaps it was restored when Galaxywave was healing the planet. Unicron pulls his hand back and you witness Tempo being lifted up and dangled. The Chaos Bringer stares at his next meal for only a moment, then devours the Titan whole. Laying on the ground where the Titan's head once laid, Liege, Smolder, and King Smolder were crushed, lies a single black matrix. There's no other remains of the bodies that once were. How would you like to respond?
That is very not good. Very not good.
You said that there's no remains, but is there like, have they been like crushed to dust essentially, or?
Yeah, crushed to
Okay.
dust.
I would like to go for the black matrix you said we saw. Can I use an inspiration?
If you wish,
2. A 17.
you dart and do a roll and you grab the matrix. But as you do, Scorchfire and Mantix, I believe, are the only ones who have ever heard their voice in this group. Hear a voice over the intercoms who they've met. The voice of Zephyr. Computron, do you mind describing who you play as and what quippy words you send towards the other players?
Yeah, I'm Computron. I play Zephyr, a very tiny little Titan Master who's got nothing but a little sass to him. I do have, as far as looks go, kind of like a Soundwave-esque helmet on that's kind of purple, and a lot of purple throughout my tiny little body. Now, before we kind of go off into the message, I do want to say I am a little bot, and I'm a little bot that knows a lot of big bots, and I like big bots. Can I lie? Anyway,
I was hoping you would say that.
now I know something about this particular kind of big bot to know that any kind of attacks on his surface is just nothing but a tickle, and for anything to work for him, or against him, should I say, it has to be on the inside. So over the intercom, I said, "Hello, who interrupted my vacation just to have a universe-ending event? Anyway, I don't care who's there. Just so you all know, we can't attack on the surface. This kind of guy, we have to attack on the inside."
I
Zephyr?
throw a look to Mantix, like, is that really Zephyr?
Is that you, Zephyr?
As you say that, the Blue Jay flies more into view. Zephyr, you can see more below on Cybertron as Unicron moves and uses his hand to create a temporary barrier between you and the blaster fire being created to distract him. Cybertron is cracking below, and Unicron won't be distracted for much longer as he growls in anger. What would each of you like to do as the sweeps around you slowly begin to approach with a new directive?
Can I try and see if I have any command over these guys anymore?
I will let you roll intimidation with disadvantage.
Okay, give me 1 second.
In the meantime, I'm running for my ship. That's my ship.
My ship.
That's my ship.
Okay, unfortunately I got a 5, so I'd like to think that as they're coming in, Scourge is just like standing up and looking at them with disgust, just shouting,
You disgusting words. You should be listening to me, not him.
and they don't listen to me.
Yeah, they don't listen to you. They just continue doing as they do best, slowly chittering and crawling on all fours weirdly towards your direction.
Can I throw a rock at one of them? Just like out
You
of
did your
anger.
move? What else is everyone else doing?
No!
I'd like to go back towards the group after I put the matrix like in my cockpit.
I went straight for my ship.
Okay, you're running for your ship. Zephyr, are you bringing the Blue Jay close for them to jump on, or what are you doing?
I
with the
am
ship?
zooming in, obviously trying to avoid a giant, I guess, hand in the sky. But yeah, I'm zooming in as fast as I can. With my
Okay.
ship, of course.
With your ship, yes, your ship. You're the captain, right?
No.
I am the captain.
No.
No.
Stormburst, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of seeing how things are playing out, and when I hear them say Zephyr, I look at Mantix as they're coming back to the group and be like, "So that's your Zephyr?"
What did you guys say about me? Over the radio, of course.
Over the radio. As you're
Wouldn't
getting
you like
closer,
to know?
Scorchimus kind of like tilts his head. It's like, is that the Red Robin?
Scorchimus, it's
Are you
blue.
colorblind?
Yum.
That's not red.
Yeah, it's a nod to when we first met him, guys. Delina, what are you doing?
Want to head over. Well, Delina party wants to head over where the bodies where Leech and King's Molder were squished at, because she recalls that what's his name had the sword with him, so she wants to check if maybe it survived in there.
I'm right there. Do I see that?
No, there's nothing.
If Riesling's around?
Everything.
Okay, let's just say
Riesling's
she
not there.
touched the bodies and moved everything, so there's nothing there.
There's
Damn.
no bodies. No
Ooh.
bodies.
No body. Nobody
Crushed
home.
to
Okay.
dust, like we said earlier.
Ah, to dust. Okay. I did not hear that part. I probably cut off. Okay. So there's only the
Can I
Matrix
slightly
and,
alter my...
Yeah, the Matrix.
Well,
that
not anymore. I
Mantic-
picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I put it away. Can I slightly alter my course of movement towards Scorchfire? Kind of run after her where she's going towards the blue jay.
Absolutely. Zephyr,
Sick.
you are close enough to touch down, and if you wish, you can let people in.
All aboard the party bus. Next stop. End of the universe, big guy over there.
I'm good now, board.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
My ship.
Everyone climbs aboard.
Mine.
Just has technos and the neon lights inside with glow
I know,
sticks.
neon lights inside.
There's a giant hole in the
And a
side.
rave.
That's not bad.
The hole's still there.
No. The hole was patched up. He put a new one in there.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
A new hole.
I had to
You all
I had to
climb
go
inside
for
the
another
blue
ride.
jay.
Wow.
And on the captain's chair is a booster seat
Yes! Mr. C!
It
that's been
survived.
permanently welded in.
Yes.
After what happened last time.
You know, and make sure that there's a bumper sticker there that says juicy on the back, because I was on vacation.
That's so bad.
Good stuff. Quality times. Scorchmas is like, what's the plan?
We kill Unicron. Or at least dismember him and put him away somewhere he can never emerge from.
Do we have any flying types here? Ones that can, be a little bit of distraction so we can get the Blue Jay in a little closer. Unicron.
I raised my hand.
All right, we have volunteers to.
Oh.
Wow.
Delina's happy she didn't raise her hand at that one, just wiping her hand over her forehead.
Nice, Zephyr.
You guys are gonna have to probably do a little bit of dancing for me, with those very nice spots outside while we fly in close and try to get on the inside of this big boy, Unicron.
Are you sure you can fly the ship well enough to do that, Zephyr? You haven't. You've been on
Are you
vacation,
big enough
as you say.
Are you big enough to sit on my booster seat?
Well, after this, we're
Answer's
gonna have
no.
to fix that
Answer's
welded-in
no.
booster seat.
Go put your seatbelt on. No.
Zephyr, roll me a perception with disadvantage.
Oh no!
Boy.
We get swatted out of the sky.
That's what you get.
A 7.
With a 7, you're so busy arguing, you don't see the massive hand hurling towards the Blue Jay, grabbing
Oh,
hold.
Primus!
The entire ship shakes.
Look what you've
Under
done,
your spawn.
Zephyr.
I see
You're
things
supposed to
don't
be
change,
flying.
huh, Scorch?
I'm the only one that could put holes in this thing. All right? No.
Keep your eyes on the sky.
Yeah, no more arguing. It's just going to be a
Crunching
whole more
metal
trouble.
bends and creaks as the interior of the Blue Jay begins to collapse, but not quite all the way.
Can I throw up the jets and put it on turbo and just have his fist fly back into his face?
You can roll
Can
me
I-
in athletics.
You should put it on ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed. There we go.
Oh,
Zephyr,
boy.
open the hatch. Flyers, let's get out there and distract Unicron.
All right.
Sounds good.
Before I launch myself.
Oh no!
That's
Oh,
What have you done?
Oh, yeah.
On that one, as
speed.
you try to jump and react to the grabbing, trying to jettison out of there as fast as you can, you misstep and hit the turn off button. The entire ship goes dead silent. All LEDs turn off. The ship goes in complete lockdown.
We're playing dead here.
Oh,
Yeah,
Primus.
can I book it for the hole?
You hear
get
Unicron's
out.
voice.
I grow tired of these theatrics. You cannot stop me. I am the omega of all existence, and I will be all that remains at the end of time.
And as he finishes that sentence, His jaw opens wide and he brings you all in close. Everything goes dark, except for everything goes dark because you rolled in that one. Hold on. I was going to say there's lights remaining, but that's not true anymore.
Can I make it out?
You got a gold star. Then crunch.
Roll credits.
That's all. Thank you, listeners.
Silence fills the air for only a moment before he opens and lets in some light as he takes another bite of the spaceship before sending you all down his gullet, falling in darkness with parts of the ship falling along with you. After a few corridors or tunnels, red lights, orange lights finally illuminate your surroundings as you continue to fall. Pieces of the Blue Jay falling along with you. You can see other junk, planetoid bits that have previously been devoured, lodged, or making up some of the walls. It's not long now before you hit the bottom. Roll me saves. Those with flight modes, you gain advantage.
Okay.
Athletic, like,
I'm guessing I never made it out of the Blue Jay
What kind of
then.
save are we doing?
I'll let you have your choice, athletics or a save.
I'm guessing I never made it out of the Blue Jay then.
I got an 8.
No,
we just got
technically you all fell out of the Blue Jay when it got chomped in half.
Natural
Rolled,
20.
I got a 17.
Let's go!
Got me a 20. Dirty 20.
A dirty stinky 20.
Scorchman's got a 16.
I got a 17.
Okay,
It's
who
okay,
rolled less
Scorchfire.
than a 13?
Someone grab me.
Scorchfire falls on Delina.
Can I like actually try and grab Scorchfire if I notice she's falling like, horrifyingly?
The flyers
Yeah, I
who
wanna help
succeeded
also.
may grab someone who does not have a flight mode.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go grab Scorchfire.
Don't bother with me. I
I'll
think I still have my
go
grappling
for
hook.
Zephyr. Wait, who didn't save? Or is it
Yeah,
only
my
people who didn't
grappling
save, or is it
Delina didn't
anybody?
Save,
I can
but
help.
flight modes are the
Delina.
only ones that are not going to take damage from the following.
Delina didn't have time to change it to a flight
I'll grab
mode.
Zephyr.
Like I said, I do have a grappling hook.
That is true.
Does that
But
matter?
if you miss the
Would
grapple,
you like to?
it's cured.
Would you like to shoot someone with it to grapple onto them, or how would you like to phrase this?
Like I can probably like try to do that. Grapple onto one of the flyers. Who are these?
Okay.
Mantic?
Would you like Mantic, Stormburst, or Scourge?
Which one is the easier shot and bigger?
It's definitely going to be Mantics. They're bigger.
Alright, I will shoot
What's
it at
up?
Mantic. Is that going to be an athletic?
Since you made your save, I'm just going to say you did it.
Okay, we'll do that.
As for Scorchamus, Scorchfire, and Delina, who's saving you?
Hey,
Who
if
will
he
save you?
grappled onto me, can I grab somebody also? Since he did that independently. I'll go for. Well, Lapis said they're gonna get Scorchfire, so I'll grab Scorchamus.
And I'll get
Okay.
Delina.
Perfect. Alright,
Thank
no one
you.
takes damage.
Oh.
As you guys make it to the bottom, thoom, thud, clang, and crunchy noises finally settle as the last parts of the spaceship land all around you, and you find yourselves in a massive room filled with debris of other spaceships, other parts of cities, crusts of planets, all now garbage and fuel for Unicron. On the opposite sides of this massively long room are two massive furnaces where you can see smaller versions of sweeps, roughly half the size of the ones you previously encountered. Approximately 12 feet, they have no wings, they have heat bars in front of their singular optic. They're hunched over and only seem interested in breaking debris apart and tossing them into the fires. Some seem to be taking apart a dead Titan Unicron must have devoured in the past. One, some of you knew as Vigilum. But that's not the only Titan you see down here. Looking near the recent wreckage, the same Titan from earlier now lays on their back. They are light gray with golden lines of details and have a purple head. For those who do remember this Titan, their name is Tempo, once the guardian of Vector Prime.
Oh.
No, not Tempo.
Zephyr take over Titans?
Poor Tempo.
Oh my.
He is a Titan Master.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My.
You're gonna be so tall.
Hey, Zephyr,
He's
you
gonna be
want
the
to
tallest.
actually do something productive for a change?
Even when he gets a Titan body, Unicron is still bigger than him.
First
But
of
we're
all,
on the inside now. We're
I
on the
don't know
inside.
this tempo, but in my religion of the Liege Maximo, yeah, I'm just gonna grab Vigilum.
Nope.
Okay, the Vigilum one is dead and being torn apart, so I don't know how well that's going to work out for you, but
I
you can
think you
certainly
need
try.
Tempo.
I will grab the tempo.
Yeah, go for tempo.
I'm not going to stop you. You can certainly try.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Give him a little push towards tempo instead.
Little,
Wrong one, buddy.
Excuse me with your ankle.
Sorry, wrong one.
Alright, I will transform into my beautiful little tempo body. By beautiful, I mean not.
Can you read what your ability does?
Yeah, I am going to do what's called roll 1d20 plus my constitution. If I roll a 6 to 12, I gain control of the Titans. Their current health is reduced to half rounded down. And if I roll a 13 to 18, their health is at 75% rounded down from their current health. If I roll a 19 or 20, the Titan's health is now at their max. And if I roll a 5 or less, the ability just does nothing, which means really I don't get what I want. While I'm in control of this Titan, I don't have an attack action. Oh, give me this little tempo here. Wish me luck, everybody. See how nice my rolls are today. And so 14 is I believe it is a 75% rounded down. So what is their current health? Your premise.
I'll keep track of that on my end.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then you have control how many turns?
I have control for this guy for up to 3 turns.
3 turns? Okay, I'll keep track of the time since we're not in combat. Perfect. Tempo rises, but with the control of Zephyr. Wow, this poor Titan has been in the control of so many little bots.
Oh, somebody left gum on the floor.
Wow.
Let's bust out of here.
Poor thing. I agree.
Everyone who is not Zephyr, roll me perceptions real quick.
Oh my promise. Natural 20.
I got a 10.
Nice.
I got a dirty, stanky 20.
I got a 7. I'm blind in this session.
You can't see.
You sure are, aren't you?
You can't see.
Yeah.
You can't roll style.
Granny Delina is just too tired.
Scourge, Mantix, and Stormburst. You can share this information once you know, but only you see this first. So, the only visible exit is the way that you came in, which appears to be shutting. The walls of his stomach appear to have no other tunnels or entryways. Looking at the other junk around, it also looks like someone set up a temporary base made of scraps, but not much is left, as the smaller sweeps have been taken apart. A gray, dead body lies surrounded with a fence-like structure. They're too heavily damaged to determine who they once were from the distance you are. And as you explore around, you can't help but notice similar shapes. Bits of the blue jay scattered all around the area, but of different colors. And the bodies around them. A dead yellow scorched fire, but only their head remains. Legs of what you can assume once were a white mantix. Parts of a dark gray, but with blue lines domina. Wings of what once were or belonged to a teal smolder, and a dead blue stormburst that looks like they were crushed by parts of the yellow blue jay.
These look like the bots we saw a long time ago, back at the TBD.
DM, can I, would I be aware of the fact that it's highly unlikely that we're going to be able to, break through Unicron?
Roll me an intellect.
Okay.
With advantage, since you are from here and around here.
You said that Unicron's, the path back up is currently closing but not yet closed, so we could theoretically, as flyers, take people back up?
I say you yourself could make it, but if you carry it would slow you down and you won't be fast enough. With a 9, Scourge.
I do want to point out earlier that I said over the intercom that the best way to attack Unicron is from the inside, not on the surface.
Uh-huh.
I did say that. And you are in control of a Titan, so we can probably
Scourge,
inside.
9, you know that this is the stomach of Unicron. You know there's not really a exit out, but there are hallways and tunnels outside of his stomach lining if only an entryway was created.
Okay.
You could try making it ulcers in there.
Since I very much do not like or trust anybody else on this team, I'm gonna go specifically to Scorchfire, and talk to her about it.
Hi.
So I do come over and just while squinting in disgust at Stormburst specifically, I told.
Oh my god, you still haven't forgotten. I didn't do anything to your minicon.
Oh my Primus.
I talked to Scorchfire,
There are multiple tunnels out of here, but we will have to make a hole in the wall as we are in his stomach.
Do you think any of them are better options than the others, or do we just start making holes?
If we want to go for his spark, then we are going to want to go
Hey,
up.
DM.
Yo, dog.
Question. Would I have recently gained an ability that lets me phase through physical objects? Would stomach lining count as a physical object?
That's correct. But what
So
else is
theoretically,
included in that ability?
Once you pass through an object that counts as a single use, I can use it twice a day.
Okay. Then yeah.
Does said ability, because I was going to ask the same question, work with Titan?
Ooh.
That's a great question. That's a great question, actually. Dan, that's a good question. Let me think about that.
I think not, because that's a lot of.
I think that might be a little overpowered. Yeah, that might be a little overpowered. So I'm going to say as Zephyr, yes, but as Zephyr controlling a Titan, that might be too OP.
Okay.
Would the stomach lining count as one use?
Yes, I think I said I confirmed that would be one use, one time through.
Okay.
I have a question.
Scourge, roll me perception. Stormburst, you can ask your question.
Can I see if I can find any buff soldiers in here? Because I'm trying to see if I can get one of those weapons that were made in the steampunk.
Ooh, yeah.
I think if Unicron has devoured any of those guys yet, I don't think so, because none of them were on the planet that. Well, on the steampunk one.
Because he ate.
They took all the weapons. They took all the weapons already, though, off that planet.
Yeah, but since
probably not
he
all of
ate
them because they still
where the
use them.
Titan in the venomous area was, I'm assuming they might have been some of them dead in that area when we first fought.
If they were on the Titan, yes. But since none of them were on the Titan, so no.
Okay.
They're in the area, but they weren't scooped up with it. But good question. Scourge, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
13. You notice a green pentagon flat disc. Wow, what a sentence. What a phrase. Glowing in the debris.
Okay.
DM.
Yes, my child.
I have a better question.
Okay. You
go.
are taking my thunder right now, Joe.
I'm so sorry. It popped into my head. I have to say
I'm gonna
before
put you
I
in
forget it.
timeout. Come on.
No. If I can see infrared and I can see heat spots, could I see his spark? Because that's like the hottest spot in his body.
I will come back to you. Scourge, what would you like to do?
Okay. Sorry.
I'd like to approach the disc. I'd like to approach the disc. Does it look at all familiar to me?
It looks like a minicon disc.
Okay. Yeah, I wanna go grab that.
You grab the disc, and from it emerges a snake minicon.
Oh.
They seem excited to be found, and they seem lost at first.
Oh, I'll hold my little snake up, and I
Can I
don't
take
get.
the minicon so they get angry with me again?
If you touch my child, I will personally rip you limb from limb. I would like
With
to
that, I'm going to return to Mantis' question. Infrared cannot work through metal. It is opaque.
Then what good is it?
I'm reading right here. Most metals are opaque to infrared radiation, meaning the X-rays cannot pass through, and the cameras cannot see what's behind the metals.
Fine, I suppose.
Yep.
Can I reach his stomach lining?
Are you speaking
Let's go
to
with
me?
someone else for a little bit.
I am talking to you, Scourge.
Yep, fair
Feel
enough.
about you have the floor.
I look at you with disgust while holding my snake.
I heard you talking to Scorch earlier. Could you just guide us through the spark? Because the more we argue here, the less we're doing, and the more destruction is out there.
DM, would I have knowledge of how to get up there?
You would. You've mostly been inside of his body when he's in planet mode. Bot mode, things could shift around.
Okay. Would I have like a map or anything? Because I figure if I was one of his lieutenants, right?
Physical or digital map. It was more like an instinct.
Okay. I
I'll
assume
let you have those instincts still. You're just unfamiliar with the new layout.
Okay. I assume I'm kind of disconnected from Unicron at this point, right?
I have neither confirmed nor denied this.
That's ominous. Cool. Okay. So I look over at Stormburst and I give him a nod.
I suppose I could take you there, but we will have to go
That's
up.
fine. Just get this over with.
And I give him a nod.
What is Delina Scorchfire and Scorchmist doing?
Delina's taking a good look at the bodies and parts of the Blue Jay. She wants to give her opinion that she doesn't want to leave Unicron either, seeing how the other bodies are kind of like, they look like they wanted to escape by her point of view. So the best plan is to actually go find his spark. Well, there's nothing much to do. I guess she's just waiting for everybody to agree that they have to leave sooner to find a way to get to Unicron spark.
Okay. Scorchfire and Scorchamus. Scorchamus is hanging out with his blue paint, looking like Scorchfire, but trying to rub some of it off with its hands, but it's only making scratches of red underneath.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Scorchfire would be doing the same. Just like absent-mindedly wiping some of the red off to try and be blue. But she's listening to Stormburst and she's listening to Scourge. And she says, I think it's a good idea that we don't stick in one spot for too long. Hopefully with a Titan now, things should be going hopefully a little smoother, but I don't want to stick around here for much longer.
I wouldn't say smooth. Well, from
Just a
Unicron's
little.
perspective, I ain't gonna go out smoothly.
Good.
I do kind of look around real quick.
Aren't we missing a few bots? The small one with one optic and the little red one?
Single optic?
The one with multiple colors. He was small.
Oh,
Grease?
Grease has 3 optics. But yeah, he didn't make it.
Grease didn't
Never
make
mind,
it.
I wasn't there. Forget about me.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Oh my
Grease
goodness.
didn't make it.
Good. Anyway,
What? Zephyr!
Not good.
The Firefly didn't make it either.
Smolder did his best to fight again. King Smolder. He didn't make it either.
alright. Enough
I give
talk.
Mantix a very sad
Let's
look.
do this.
I'm sorry, Score.
My little man.
So Scourge looks over at one of the walls of Unicron's stomach and kind of points up a bit.
There. Punch there. We can use the opening to head up.
I make punch.
Okay. Zephyr, roll me a d20 plus 10.
Does this count as technically a turn or an action?
Yeah, I'll count this as a turn.
Alright. Just keeping track. Okay. 16.
16. At the very moment your Titan-sized hand punches into the wall, the entire area shakes and you can hear Unicron growl with anger, followed by more objects falling into this room. A white Titan's arm, Metroplex's arm, descends and breaks in two as it collides to the floor.
How many Titans is this guy eating?
Another one?
The fist-sized hole you have created is slowly healing back.
Go!
We gotta move!
I
guess
for
I can
it.
just try and grab all the other people and kind of just shove them through the hole so we can all just go
Give
there.
us all
Yeah.
uppies.
Thank you, sir.
Is there a way for me to also try and keep the hole open, or since I'm big enough to just grab everybody and shove them through?
You can make another
enough?
swing, and you're big enough to pick up everyone and shove them in if you wish.
Okay, let's do that.
Boop, 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 boop.
30, not 20.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Wow, I'm glad he's on
Good
our
job.
side.
Through, y'all. We're going through, y'all.
Let's go!
You pick up the entire crowd: Scourge, Delina, Mantix, Stormburst, Scorchmist, and Scorchfire, and you lift them up and you shove them in, using your other hand to keep the hole open. What would you like to do for yourself?
Okay, I have an idea, but I don't know if you're gonna allow me to do this.
Well, let's hear it.
I want to escape, but because I also have a thing called Spark Explosion, or Explosive Spark,
Okay, let's see it.
I want to make this Titan go boom before I jump on through.
Oh,
Make
my gosh.
big boom.
Tempo.
Yes!
I will allow it to happen. I want you to roll in athletics as you run from safety, because you're starting from its head, right?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to be running down its arm and running to the hole as you're setting up the explosion.
Oh no! That
No.
one.
Do you have any inspiration?
It's the end of...
I go from rolling a nat 20 to a nat 1. I see.
Welcome to D&D.
I'm a min-max.
If there's an inspiration on your sheet, you can use it. else, I'm gonna have you roll whatever the damage is for your ability.
See, I do believe I have one inspiration, so I will be using that.
Watch it, another that one.
21. Almost.
21, okay. Go ahead and roll for the explosion for me, and then I'll describe the area.
Alright, just read this. 2d10 plus 4. Now, because this is the Titan, does the damage have an additional modifier, or is this just the same?
No, it'll be the same.
Okay.
For simplicity.
12. Demouge.
12 points of damage erupts in the room as the Titan falls to its knees and collapses, its head tilting to the side, and a kaboom sound. So you all make it through the hole as it's healing up.
I just want to look at Scorchfire and say, I've always wanted to do that.
You pulled it off beautifully. And I hold
Almost.
up my hand for a high five.
You hold up like one finger as I'm
Here you go, little guy.
As you all gather in this new room, you see 4 shapes, each kind of looking similar to a large 12-sided die, but they are 10 feet tall and wide. These are Titan sparks, dimmer than you've ever seen them before. They are hooked up to pipes and wires stringing down a long hallway and into a red-lit room, which is too small for the Titan, obviously, but it has 50 foot of clearance for those who are about to ask me. What would you like to do?
Can I inspect the sparks?
Yep, roll me a perception.
21.
21. You've been here before. You are getting flashes of shapes in your memory. It's scenes that are not yours, that don't belong to you. Scenes of being dragged across the ground. Scenes of being altered. You are near the room where Unicron reformatted you, and these Titan sparks belong to 4 of the original Titans: Nemesis, Caminus, Metrobase, and Sheila. Also note these are only the female and non-binary Titans.
Oh my gosh, that's where they went.
They were the missing ones from before, right?
Yeah.
Those are,
Which
yeah,
one's
they are
the
the
one
missing
I
ones.
was trying to remember.
Oh man,
the
I got a
Nemesis.
chain reaction I could set off here.
Easy, Zephyr. Easy.
We really lost tempo, and that really hurt already.
DM, where is the room?
The red-lit room, yeah, at the end of the hall.
Okay,
It's
I'd
not
like to.
dead center at the end of the hall. It's like to the right at the end of the hall.
Is that where
Okay.
they deliver photographs?
Yeah, you bet.
Oh, my Primus.
They develop them, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see the pictures.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna follow Scourge.
Thinking about what to do about these Titan sparks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow into the red room.
I suppose I'll follow also.
Scorchmas nods and sees what you do, Scorchfire, and follow.
Delina's gonna head over to Mantix because she doesn't want on conversation later. She's gonna speak up to him. Mantix, I'm really am sorry for failing to take care of Smolder for you guys.
There was nothing you could have done, Delina. Smolder made his decisions. There was nothing you could have done
He
to help.
fought bravely for Map Tempo.
He always did.
He did his best for his friend, though. Just to let you know, he fought bravely to the end.
I'm sure he did. Come on, let's not get left behind. We don't know what's lurking around here.
Would I be
Zephyr,
surprised
what are you doing?
left behind again?
I am going to the red room.
The red room. As you begin your approach to the red room where the cords lead, the red light begins to pulse and you can hear Unicron's voice.
Do you think I've forgotten about you?
A high-pitched squeal and flashing light flip back and forth between colors of white, red, and green, flooding your surroundings. Delina and Zephyr, you feel something beckoning. You roll me a con save, please. But Scourge, you drop to your knees. Roll me a con save with disadvantage.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
Oh no!
17.
I got a 6.
18.
Scourge, you do not meet the success.
Yeah.
However, Kilo, what are you doing?
Sorry. I thought I was rolling too.
No, not you. You have an item that prevents this.
Oh, sorry.
I just feel like rolling, that's all.
I feel like it's okay.
I zoned out and everybody was saying numbers. And I'm like, oh wait, I heard.
Silly Kilo. Anyway, moving on. Zephyr and Delina, the high-pitched squeal passes, but for Scourge it's so intense. It is so intense that you fall victim to Unicron's control for the next 2 turns.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, sweet Primus.
Very not good.
Scourge
Very not
Gets
good.
up from their knees and turns towards Scorchfire.
No.
Roll initiatives.
Arnar.
Oh no!
Hey guys, I'm really sorry for what's about to happen.
Scourge!
Please don't kill my mini cons. Please don't kill my mini cons.
I got an 11. I am not rolling great so far.
Could be
14
worse. I've been min
14
maxing
for me
all
this
day.
time.
Yeah, you've
Well, I
either
rolled a
done
3,
really
so-
well or really bad.
19, and I'm taking that snake.
Oh my god!
Listen, you listen to me right now. If you touch him,
Yo!
I will personally murder you. You won't make it out of this. DM, if he
Did
takes
you
my
roll?
snake, can I please play against him?
Who are we missing for a roll
Scourge,
now?
did you roll in it?
No, I completely forgot. 1 second.
Scorchmus got 16. Zephyr, what did you get?
I got an 8.
Okay.
I got
Yeah.
a 14.
8.
An 8. Okay.
Oh wait.
Here's the order. Stormburst, you're up first.
And Scourge is the one that turned, correct?
Yes. The order is as following. It is going to be Stormburst, Scorchamus, Delina, Scorch Fire. Then it's going to be Scourge, Zephyr, Mantix.
Cool.
Scourge, what's going on?
Do I have the ability to respond at all?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I guess I will just be on the guard, like on the ready, but they haven't done anything yet, so I don't want to
Okay, so you want to save your
prematurely
okay.
attack.
Okay, Scorchamus is going to go and sees that there's something off with Scourge. He is going to use an ability, maybe. Is he going to use an
Maybe?
ability? Let's see. What has he got?
I, for one, am running very low on abilities after all these battles.
Yeah, I think he's also. Oh no, he's got something of minor invisibility. Oh,
No,
that
not
would have been
that
so much
again.
fun if we had the other person here. No, that's not gonna work. He's gonna make a freeze trap to see if he can stall one of her turns. So, makes a small trap that may stun, shock, burn, or freeze an enemy. Roll XD4 where X is current level to the deal damage. Bots must make a saving throw of 13 or higher, else they are stunned or frozen or burned. He's gonna try to make an ice one. So, Gurch, roll me a save.
What kind of save?
Just a saving throw.
Okay. I got an 11.
Okay. He's gonna apologize for the damage, as he's not intentionally trying to hurt you. He's just trying to stop you. But you are frozen for 1 turn, it looks like.
Oh.
But unfortunately, you take damage.
Thanks, buddy.
See, it was
50 points of damage.
I'm sorry, what?
50 points of damage.
I thought he wasn't trying to
Oh my
hurt me.
goodness!
God.
Yeah. Sorry.
What?
But you're frozen for 1 turn, so you're going to skip your turn this turn.
Okay.
That's a lot of ones there.
Yikes.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is.
lot of. That's
Delina, it's
a
your
lot
turn.
of damage.
Okay, so just question DM, just to be sure. Because Zephyr and I were safe, we didn't feel anything when Unicron trying to do something to us. Okay, so we have no clue that it affected Scourge then, correct? Unless now that we noticed
You
that.
do now because we rolled a nit and Scourge turned around and was
That's
looking.
right. I'm gonna use
Murderous.
one of Delina's
Wait,
abilities. I'm gonna use Rally Troop, so my allies. So I don't think it's gonna work on Scourge at the moment. So all allies within 50 feet radius gain a temporary 1 AC, and I'm gonna use this 1 time a day, and it's gonna last for 3 turns. So everybody has an extra AC.
Okay, what?
Yes,
How much is the
awesome.
AC?
I love that.
Just 1
Just 1? Okay, cool. That's gonna help.
temporary 1.
Awesome.
Don't
Is
say
all
I'm not
you would like
helpful.
to do for your turn?
No, Delina is gonna move in between Scourge and Scourge Fire to keep her safe. Because she's keeping all of her matrix and stuff. Can't forget about that.
That brings us to Scorch
Oh, I still
Fire's
have a
turn.
matrix. I gotta give you that.
Does anyone have any rope on their person or anything? Something to just like.
I have handcuffs.
The handcuffs.
says.
Where are the handcuffs?
Who has the handcuffs?
Scorchamus. Who else would have the handcuffs? Come on.
Can I
yeah.
have the
Yes.
handcuffs?
Delina pointing at Mantis,
seriously,
maybe.
is that a question? We all know the answer. Yeah, here you go, Scorch. And he hands you handcuffs.
I'm gonna take the handcuffs and I'm gonna, cause Scourge is currently, unable to move, frozen, as it were.
Yeah, frozen. That's a great way to, describe the situation.
So I want to use them on Scourge and cuff her hands behind her back.
Okay, you do. They can't struggle. They're frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of frozen, Scourge, it's your turn, but you're frozen.
Oh boy.
That means just you're frozen. Would you like to use someone else for your turn?
Yeah.
I don't like how I said that, but
I don't like how you said that either.
It came out.
So I am down one minicon because he's dead. I'm down another minicon because somebody stole him. So I am gonna
do such a thing.
I don't know. I am gonna use my newest little guy, my little snake boy. His name is Strive.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that
So
one
he just
too.
kind of like, if you touch him, he slithers, he slithers off of my arm, and he transforms into a little guy. And I do want him to attack.
Okay.
Let's see. I would like to have him go for Scorchamus because Scorchamus dealt me 50 points of damage.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I could see that.
He's gonna go ahead and use his little pew pew mini gun. So I rolled a hit to start with. Let me do that. Okay, so I'm going to assume a 6 does not hit you.
No, and with my boost, that makes it 16, so that misses.
Okay, cool.
Because it's a snake misses. Okay, never mind.
Wow.
You could have done that
I took
with 16 too.
Yeah, 16.
Hey guys, could you not?
16.
Do we have another pair of handcuffs?
That's all I had.
I wish. I have a grappling hook.
I was gonna handcuff the snake. Just make a pretzel.
But he's a snake.
I was gonna make a pretzel of it, and then
I do have the whip. I do have the whip. I can grab the whip.
Whip it good. Whip it good.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Don't have handcuffs, so... I do have a grappling hook. Do we want to try and take advantage of that, or...
You can
certainly
Can we use,
restrain the snake.
We could use the cord of the grappling hook.
Just don't strangle it.
No. I'm not going to be
Can you just
strangling the snake.
deploy the grappling hook, and then we can just tie it up with cord.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Is this an athletics for the grappling hook?
Dex.
Dex, okay. 14.
That does not hit.
You launch your
Rude.
grappling hook, and it whizzes past the snake bot.
Slithers right past the snake.
Wow.
He
Well
gives you
done.
a gross little squint.
I just want to look at everybody and go, well, I tried.
Mantix, it's your turn.
I would like to hit it with my Electro Whip. So I'm going to roll to hit, and I will attempt to grapple if it hits.
Okay. I see it.
Let's certainly hope. A 23. Does that hit?
It'd be really funny if I said no. Yeah, that does.
Okay, cool. So you are going to be grappled. I'm going to try... Hang on, let me think for a second. I can choose to try and grapple. We'll roll strength, and then I'm also going to... You have to roll a con save in order to not be...
Will do.
So strength and then con save, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, am I also
And
rolling a
then-
strength?
Yeah, you roll strength first, and then
Yes.
you roll a con save.
Oh, okay. Well, that first one I rolled was for con save, so let me roll the strength now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So you
so
got a
for
20?
strength, I got a 3, and then for the con save, I got a 20.
Okay, let me
Okay.
check my strength.
So you are grappled.
Yeah. Well,
Or the
I think...
minicon's
Do I have to roll
grappled.
against her, or do I just... Do I have to roll a strength, or does she just have
you
to...
hit
Is it both?
them, you already did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
And
it's
then,
fine,
so
yeah.
you don't take... You're not stunned, but you do take 9 points normal damage, 5 points electric damage.
Ugh.
With that, it brings us to the top of the round with Stormburst.
Any other ideas on how to make Scourge not be under the influence?
Back in my days, we will get a big punch in the back of my head.
Cold shower.
Back in my days, a good punch in the back of the head will wake us up.
I only have an ability that works on non-sentient computers. I don't have anything that works on sentient computers.
Okay, well, I will attack to incapacitate. I will use one of my wing swords, and I will try to hit to knock them out.
Okay, roll the hit. You have advantage because they are frozen.
Be frozen.
13.
No, that does not hit.
Yeah, I figured. I ran out of bullets, and all I'm good is with guns.
So excited, but you missed. Which brings us to Scorch's
I wouldn't say I was
turn.
excited to hit him, but
Nervous. Okay, let's go with that.
Anybody has a gun that they're not using that they can give me that has ammo?
I have a shotgun I can throw you, or a sniper
Selena
rifle.
can give you her gun.
I'm only good at pew-pews.
I can throw you my sniper rifle next turn.
Okay.
I
should
didn't
have all
want to
its-
do this because I have a -2 for strength, but I do have a stun ability.
Oh, you have shocking hands, don't
now
you?
He tells us. Now he tells us.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want a -2 for strength.
Little man.
So
Gonna choke
if I
you.
get a nat 1 again on a -2,
Still in that
Alright,
one.
you know,
Like you
you
can't
shot
go
yourself
lower.
in the
Scorchmas
mode.
will hold his turn then. Delina, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm dying. Okay.
Roll to wait.
No, stop! Shush! You shush, sir.
Delina's gonna give her gun to her sweep energon extractor to what's his name?
Yeah, what's his name?
Stormburst. Stormburst. Here, you could take it. I'm better with my fist when I'm in this form, or when I use fire. So he could keep that one now. She doesn't have that. We're trying to knock out Scourge now, right? Or something.
Yep.
Both of them are still conscious, so whichever one you can.
Okay, Delina's gonna go for smacking her in the back of the head. Can she?
I don't know. That depends on your roll.
Well,
Roll me
okay.
a
So
strength. You have advantage since she's frozen.
10.
You have advantage, so you can roll again.
Ooh, 20.
Yes, that hits.
Yes.
Decapitation.
Roll me. Roll me your hand to hand.
Whoa!
Let's see my hand to hand. Here we go. So it's an 8.
8 points of damage. How you looking, Scourge?
I mean, we're about halfway. Actually, we're under half.
Okay.
Oh my.
I was
goodness.
guys. I was hurt at the beginning of the session.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, how did you survive 50 damage?
Nope, she's still alive. I mean, she's still awake.
When we leveled up, I gained health.
Scorchfire, it's your turn.
I also have this fun ability called Shocking Hands, so
Yes!
I'm just gonna give that a shot. I have to roll to hit, and
You
I'm
have
assuming.
advantage.
Yeah, is it strength for the roll to hit since it's?
Yeah,
okay.
correct.
I got a 21.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. So it
Hey, would you like
was.
to describe?
Yes, 1 second, please. Because I have to scroll all the way up. Now I gotta scroll all the way back down. So I have to roll XD4, where X is half your level, rounded up for the damage. Target must roll 1d20 plus con. If they roll a 12 or lower, their circuits freeze up, making them skip their turn. Obviously, if it's above 12,
Or
nothing
Scourge.
happens. I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you trying to incapacitate or are you dealing damage?
I want to incapacitate.
Okay, so you still roll damage, but if their health goes below 1, it just goes to 1, and then they're unconscious.
Okay.
And then you needed me to roll with the con.
Con, yes. 1d20 plus con.
I got 18.
And just for clarity's sake, since it's XD4, we're level 20, it would be 10d4. Okay.
Yes.
26 in total.
Guys, you're getting me real low here. I don't like that. I'm still alive though.
Well, it's not nice to hurt
Getting
people.
really low. Scourge, it's your turn, and you suddenly have control. Oh wait, has it been 2 turns yet?
No, it's only been 1.
Only been 1, and you were
Unfortunately.
frozen last turn, and so okay, so you can actually attack someone. Okay, cool. You're going to attack Scorchfire.
Wait,
The
I think
nearest
I think Scorchfire just made me skip my turn.
No,
Scorchfire
no, because
hit.
you rolled
No,
above.
you succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Brace yourselves.
Am I choosing an attack?
You can choose the attack, but the opponent is Scorchfire.
Okay.
Choose a baby attack, please.
I have handcuffs on though, don't I?
That's correct.
Okay.
Forgot
I'd
about
like
that.
to
Good call.
go ahead and use Propelling Winds, which is going to be my wings. Propelling Winds is an ability. It is you generate winds with either one or more of the following that applies to you, which is my wings. This will affect everyone within a 30-foot straight line in front of you. All targets must roll a 1d20 and must roll a 12 or higher. If they fail and fall, they skip turn.
Okay, I see it.
So I don't have to roll anything. Everybody else has to roll 1d20 because you're all pretty much in front of me, right?
Just a flat d20, or
yeah, yes, just
What's
one
the
flat
save?
d20.
Oh,
Is it plus save? Is that what it said? D20 plus save or just D20?
Nope, just 1d20, and it has to be a 12 or higher.
Okay, got a 6 for Scorch Miss.
I got a 6.
I got a 5.
Wow.
Please.
We're all gonna be on the floor. Yay!
Wait. A 5.
Oh, wow.
We're all dead.
This reminds me of the caterpillar from Bugs Life.
Oh my gosh, we're all on the
God
floor.
dang.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
I spread my wings and I do a really, really big, powerful flap. Just flap, flap, flap. And I propel all of you backwards.
And we all fall backwards onto the ground and scoot along the hallway. Does it deal damage?
Doesn't... no, you fail, you fall, and you skip next turn.
Wow, it's your
Okay.
turn again, I guess.
yeah.
Everybody else.
So, do they?
Delina's
What about
like,
their
"We're
minicon?
back."
Do they have to roll 2?
So technically, we haven't ended the turn yet because your minicon still goes on the same turn. So do you want your minicon to do anything?
He's
Well,
grabbing.
the
Don't they have to
minicon's
save
one of them,
also?
so technically the minicon has to roll.
The wind should blow the
Yeah,
minicon down too.
No. I'll give the benefit to the minicon. The minicon knew it was coming.
He's also grappled.
Cheating!
He's grappled.
That's true. He's grappled.
So then he would fall with Mantix falling because
He would
Mantix
fall with Mantix. Yeah,
Okay.
I
pull
agree.
the thing.
Okay.
Can I fall? Wait, can I fall on top of him? Can I fall on top of him?
Oh my god,
No.
Mantix!
No, that's true. That's Mantix.
Wow.
Come on,
Mantix,
Mantix. All right.
it is not your
Here's what I'm
turn.
gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me finish here. I did say at the beginning this will last for 2 turns. It is now Scourge's turn again, but you are now in control of yourself.
Oh my gosh. Can I end combat?
Yes, you may.
I'd like to end combat, please.
Okay, combat has ended. Everyone else is a little confused why combat has ended.
Yeah, no, I just kind of like fall down to my knees and I'm like breathing heavily. And I don't make any moves to attack anybody. I'm done.
Scorchmiss just goes, "What was that?"
I just want to get up and say, I didn't hear no bell.
You're like wobbling.
That was Unicron. He still has a hold on me.
Well, that's just awesome.
Well, let's
You
go
gonna
take
be
care of him
okay?
before he does it again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem.
Anywho, should we scoot to the red room or?
Delina
Let's keep going,
getting
let's
up
keep going.
carefully.
I think that's
Go,
what we're
go,
gonna
go.
do.
Like the mystery gang just walking there quickly in a bundle.
You make it into the red lit room. You see chromed everything with a massive ball in the middle filled with monitors, all of them watching you but at different angles.
That's not creepy at all. Not
Oh.
at all.
Mine has a bad angle.
Oh,
This is it.
Except for, do you have a good angle?
It makes me look small.
Matt.
You are small.
Don't say it. No.
You're fun sized, that's all.
Whoa.
You really mean it?
Unicron growls.
Yeah.
What could you possibly gain that I cannot offer you?
Freedom.
This timeline?
Something in common for you two.
Do you have a
Democracy.
really nice vacation spot for the, you ate the
Zephyr?
one I was at?
Zephyr.
Yeah. What?
Do not
Vacation,
bargain with
vacation
Unicron.
spot.
No, we will find you a vacation spot.
And a ship?
Well, we need a ship eventually, but can't guarantee you'll get booster seat privileges. Well, you can have a booster seat, but
Okay.
you kind of crashed the last one.
I didn't crash it. He ate it.
Yeah, because you couldn't fly it.
I don't remember that part.
DM, what's on the monitors?
They're all looking at you but at different angles.
Oh, sorry.
Like
Can we
surveillance,
see where
I
they're
assume.
looking from?
Yeah. It could be this entire room. It has eyeballs of some kind, but they're not quite visible.
Is this the room that I was
Reformatted in, yes.
reformatted in? Okay. Do I know anything else about this room?
You do not.
Okay.
Is there a kill switch we can see or anything that we could use to shut it down? The monitors.
Described everything that there is. It is just a red lit room. There's an orb in the middle filled with monitors, all of them kind of just looking at you but different angles. That's
Is there a
it.
pill I have to swallow?
The blue one, yeah.
Get out of them. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
No.
I'll
You're
just
gonna
look my
stay
faceplate.
in Fairyland forever. Take the blue one.
Shall we move on then? This is not the spark.
What should we do about the Titan sparks?
Leave them for now.
Yeah.
Is he
They're
drawing
safer
power
there
from them,
than
or
with
is
us.
he keeping them?
The cords are connected to this orb as if it's sustaining this orb.
The orb is not his spark, though, correct?
I did not confirm nor deny that.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
what I
say,
know, this is his spark.
One way to find out. Somebody hit it.
I hit it.
And
I'll
remind
make
me
this-
again, the sparks in the other room, those were hooked up and powering something?
Would
Yes,
Zephyr know
this
anything
orb.
about the Titan sparks?
This orb, okay.
So, can Delina hit it?
As if
The
they are
orb?
feasting off them. You can. I won't let you or
So
make you
let's-
roll to hit because it's not
Oh,
going to move
no.
out of the way. You hit it and the lights flick manically. But
Oh,
whatever damage you deal to it heals almost instantaneously, faster than you've seen anywhere else on Unicron.
oh.
He's drawing
we
power
hear-
from the Titan sparks. We need to
Do we hear
disconnect
him?
them.
Yeah,
Like scream or anything?
So, DM,
You
I
hear a
have
growl.
I have
Oh.
a question.
Mhm.
I know I have Spark Explosion, but normally I use that on the bodies that I use. Would a Spark Explosion set off like a chain reaction to cut off all these sparks powering the orb?
You can certainly try it.
Is that going to
Oh,
explode us?
I don't
I
trust
would
that
like
now.
to discuss this with the team before I
Yeah,
I like that idea, sir.
willy-nilly.
I'm worried
Can
that
we-
that's gonna
Let's
catch us
see.
in the blast.
Zephyr has grown so much. He would have never asked
Aw.
us
Zephyr
before.
has grown.
Wow.
Dude,
Zephyr
just
has
did it.
grown.
A lot happens when you're alone on vacation, let me tell you. I was talking to a crab the entire time.
Oh my god.
Does it look like there'd be a way to disconnect the Titan sparks from the orb? Or could we try just cutting the
roll me
cord? Or could
perception.
we try stunning?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
roll perception.
Titan
on that one.
sparks. Rolling perception seems like a great idea.
Are we all
Then
doing that?
If you want to look,
Whoever wants to do what they're doing, yeah, it's up to you. I'm not going to
Please,
make you do
please
it.
roll it.
What was that? Perception? I got
I got a 14.
Your prescription,
I got
Alina. It's your prescription.
prescription.
I got an 11.
16. Yay.
Okay, I think Scorch Mist is going to try to help because he's seen you guys not doing much. Oh, he's helpless.
Wow.
Alina's the only one to notice how to disconnect the cords.
Who was? One more time.
Delina,
Okay, Delina goes over to. Yes.
do you disconnect them?
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
everybody.
You
Look at me.
disconnect each cord safely, and it makes a hissing noise, and you hear the growling of Unicron as the orb flickers and the monitors slowly power down, only leaving one singular remaining watching you.
Nice and easy
Now
then.
can I hit the spark?
Yeah, you hit the spark and you hit it. It regenerates though. Not the same rate, but
What?
still regenerates.
I think we need to hit it with something a little more powerful. And Scorch puts a hand on her chest. I think.
Your hammer?
Oh.
No, she lost the
Speaking
hammer.
of Scorch, here, I have a matrix for you.
And he's gonna pull the matrix out of his chest, out of his cockpit, and hand it to Scorch.
I found this for you.
Aw,
you sure it's time, Scorch?
I don't think there would be, just based on us punching it and it not doing much damage and it healing right away, I'm not sure if there's anything else that we have that would be powerful enough.
I could try to stun it, and then we could do damage.
Yo, Mantix.
Uh-oh.
Hi, yes? What's up?
Yo, Mantix. As soon as you hand off that matrix to Scorchfire, which Scorchfire, I'm assuming you put it in the silver matrix, which creates a gem on the outside and it fuses inside of the silver matrix. Mantix, roll me a
Oh, no.
con save. As
No!
you hear a high
Oh, no!
sound.
Oh, Mantix, what have you done?
I do get advantage, though,
Someone-
correct?
Someone
Hey,
grab his whip
guys.
from him.
It's
Hey,
not
guys,
hacking.
I just had a genius idea, guys. I think maybe it has something to do with the matrices. I think.
Ah, Frank.
Start gassing him out.
Crazy.
You say you said a con save,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
he's
not
hacking.
hacking. It's not. Are you sure it's not hacking?
Unicron's not hacking you. He's trying to control you.
And I put it back in his hands.
Let this happen first. Let him roll.
Okay, hang on. Let me see what my save or my con is.
Oh, jeez.
A 14.
Let me see what you gotta make to pass it. Hold on.
Primus above.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Since we're down to the wire, I kind of want to use this ability I have called Forevermore, just to see what we could do that will be the final solution for this moment.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Let me describe what happens to Mantix. Mantix, when you hand over the Matrix, your visor flickers sporadically as if it was staticking, but then you're fine.
Oh, did I feel anything? Did it feel weird?
Yeah,
You
you
okay?
felt weird. It was a high-pitched squeal.
You good, bud?
Yeah, that was weird. I think Unicron's trying to get into our heads.
It's your matrix. You need to keep those on you.
I slowly hand Mantix back the Matrix.
Scorch,
I had
you
a
need
Matrix
that.
once.
Well, unless we've got no
How-
other options.
How many do we
doing-
need? How many do we need? How many matrices do we need to power the
Zephyr,
Silver Matrix? If you
Describe
have
what
X,
happened.
So as they're trying to figure out the solution, for Forever Mode to work, I have to roll a 13 or higher. I do have an advantage on non-combat rolls, and I did roll a 13. And if I roll 13 or higher and succeed, I'm allowed to see up to 30 minutes into the future.
Up to 30 minutes into the future. Okay. You see events transpire. You see everyone collectively holding a matrix. You see Unicron get defeated. You see a bright light. You see a blue sky. You see the original primes. You see Ash. And that's it.
You see a different timeline.
You see a big, bright, beautiful world, but not for you.
I am gonna say to everybody, hey, y'all, I know you don't want to listen to me, but I saw a vision, and first we all need to have a matrix, and
we won't have enough to power the Silver Matrix if we all have.
Well, we don't. The Matrix doesn't have to hold. The Silver Matrix doesn't have to hold them all. I've seen it be used before.
Then I suppose we do what Zephyr says for once and hope it turns out better than his last idea.
this is gonna be the most awesome conclusion when you all finally listen to me.
Who are you again?
You look, we are listening to you.
Don't worry about it, Scourge. It's a long story.
The most important thing is to mention is for it to work, the primes have to willingly lend their power to the wielder of Silver Matrix.
But doesn't the Matrix have to choose the primes first in order to work?
I don't
Could
know.
we
the
see if
logistics
they
of it.
want to choose? I'm like
mean,
ready
this
to pull out the
is-
Matrix.
It is the darkest of darkest times.
It is pretty dark.
Exactly.
I suppose it can't hurt
got
at this
mine.
point. There's-
I got
Well,
mine.
good
Hey, good job, buddy.
I did
Good
my
job.
part.
DM,
And I
DM,
participated.
can I give Scorchimus a little pat on the back? Just like, good job, buddy.
How do I get
Yeah.
my hands on a?
Yeah, I would like one.
You have to promise me that I'm going to give it to you and you're not going to immediately run away with it.
Then you could give it to him last, Scorchimus. I mean, Scorchfire. The color's confusing me with you two.
Okay, I guess.
Good.
I'm gonna
Behave.
squint really hard at
Feels good at the
Zephyr.
end.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking out some matrices out of the Silver Matrix because I guess they're all currently inside the Silver Matrix.
And as you pull them out, they phase out like as if you're trying to open the Silver Matrix, but they split outwards. And the rock or gem that is created on the Silver Matrix disappears with it as you pull them out. Who do you give who what matrix?
I look around to everyone. Do you guys have a preference on color?
Purple.
Okay, so we might have to fight.
Okay, Skirt and Zephyr can both get the purple ones because I have two
Okay.
purple.
Oh, okay, cool.
Guys can be nice. I
Do
have
any of black
Go ahead.
one, I guess?
yeah, which I think you still have. I can. Scorchimus already has his red one. Stormburst.
I have red.
You
I
have
get
your red
last
one.
one. Yeah, so
Lena?
it's Delina. Or Delina.
Would you like a yellow one, an orange, or an orange one? I think that's no, and a white one.
I would prefer. Oh, you know what? I'm so used to my white color right now. I'll just go with white.
Okay. Yeah, give her the white one.
Thank you, ma'am. Magical girl transformation time.
Yeah, with our powers combined. Here comes.
Here's the one called Sailor Moon. Everybody. Am I missing anyone?
Now the real question: do these matrices accept?
Nothing happened. Those of you who've not had a matrix before, Delina, you, as soon as you grab your white matrix, your new one, It combines with the vessel that you had with your casing for your other matrix that got crushed and destroyed, and makes it whole, and you now form Domina once again.
Yes, Damila Fabula is back. Oh, my blades, my cannons. She's just like admiring herself again. I miss
As
this
for
form.
Scourge, Zephyr, and Mantix, you hold the matrices, but they do not yield any results yet.
I'm not a big
Can
boy.
I look at Scorchfire and say,
I said, Scorch, not all of us were meant to wield a matrix.
I mean, it was worth a shot, right? Everyone deserves a
I
chance.
suppose.
I'm just waving mine in the air. Mine's broken.
Smacking it on the ground like ding, 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 ding.
I tried turning it off and back on again. It ain't working.
oh my god.
I'm holding mine out away from myself with like disgust.
Maybe you all just have to hold it. Maybe you all don't have to be primes for this to work. And I'm just gonna like
It's
hold
worth a
up
shot.
the silver matrix above my head. Should can I don't know if I should just open it immediately or like channel.
Stormburst would be the one who have had.
Wait.
I'm holding it above my head,
around
panicking.
something like this before.
Stormburst, help me!
Didn't Zephyr see which matrices we had in his vision?
Shall I see again? I think I'm allowed to cast this twice.
I'm trying to think.
Let him cook.
The colors were all mixed and interchanged, so you're not quite sure who had what, but you are certain that Scorchfire had the silver matrix.
Okay, Scorch, hold it in front of you and just focus. And then I want to open my chest and stand there and focus to link mine with the silver matrix.
Stormburst, as you are showing Scorchfire and you open your chest to reveal your matrix, red energy pours out and swirls its way into the silver matrix that Scorchfire is holding. And when it does, it begins to open ever so slightly more.
Just believe in yourself.
Scorchamus then does the same. He's like, oh, well, that's easy. Opens his chest and more red energy goes into the silver matrix. And it opens just a teensy bit more.
All right. I need everyone to focus. I need you all to tell me your wish against Unicron. Of your freedom, of your friends, everyone we've lost that we want back.
Let me have his body.
I need you to focus.
I don't think you're supposed to say this out loud.
I'm losing my concentration.
As you're saying this, Scorchfire, the remaining matrices inside you, with the blue, the yellow, and the orange, pour out and go into the silver matrix in front of you. And it opens even wider.
And I hold my matrix out, and I think really hard to it, and I'm thinking like at the matrix.
Even if I'm not worthy, Scorchfire is. Just help her.
As you say that, black mist pours out of the matrix that you are holding. And you feel a swell of power inside of you, Mantix. And you feel your height change just a little bit. And you get little defining details on your arms, your legs, and you feel a rush of energy.
Oh my gosh! Woohoo!
Who's next?
I started thinking about a friend I lost not too long ago and why I changed as a character, or why I calmed down, I suppose. And you know, I lost him a long time ago, and I just think, you know, what would he do? And so I start trying my best to help.
That's very sweet. The purple matrix opens up and mist pours out and swirls into the silver matrix, allowing Scorchfire to open even wider. And you, Zephyr, see more defining details along your arms and leg, and your height goes up ever so slightly. Not very much, ever so slightly. And you feel a rush of power swirling inside you.
I'm not taller.
Who's next?
Scourge will go next. She'll kind of hold out her matrix, and she's gonna, as Scourge, she does not have any redeeming qualities. She hasn't done anything good, but she does have memories from who she was supposed to be, Frostfang, even though that's not her. So she pictures back on the only people that Frostfang knew, which was the Wreckers, and she pictures Cross Summit, she pictures Synthwave, Borg, Allegory, and she pictures herself as Frostfang with that group, in hopes to maybe one day be able to become that person again.
and you open the purple matrix, and a rush of power flows through you too. And you see details of purple lining across your body, and you feel yourself get ever so taller, just a little bit. And purple mist pours out of your matrix and goes straight into the silver matrix, allowing Scorchfire to open it ever so slightly further, leaving Domina. What do you do?
Your wishes were so nice and beautiful. Sorry. Delina, she takes a deep breath.
Domina.
Oh, Domina, thank you, sir. Domina takes a deep breath as first she says, "Thank you for giving me another chance. Despite feeling, bad with my matrix, you still gave me a chance, as even though I wasn't a prime for a while, I didn't want to give up. I can't give up. I want peace and order to be restored, not just in this timeline, but all the other ones too. I want hope and light to come back for the others who have fought for it too."
And white mist pours out of your matrix and swirls into the silver matrix, allowing Scorchfire to open it the rest of the way. Power swells around the silver matrix as it continues to power up, making it difficult to hold. Your hands shake, Scorchfire. The ground beneath you cracks as Unicron growls. The red paint you wore to deceive Galaxywave burns off, showing your bright blue colors underneath. Purple and blue shadows begin to form all around each of you, and you all can kind of see the Scorchfires kind of standing in the center. Figures you know, figures you remember, but semi-transparent. Scorchfire, as you hold the silver matrix, you see hands reaching out from both of your sides, gripping and assisting with stabilizing the silver matrix. Stratostorm, Zephyr, you also see them, looking forward for only a moment before turning towards the Chaos Bringer. A small figure formed beneath your feet as well. Grease points forward. This goes for each of you. Shadows form around you. Scorchmist sees Allegory standing next to him, reaching out with her hand as he takes hers. Stormburst, you see Synthwave on your left and Cross Summit on your right, and your timeline's team standing brave close to you. Domina, you see Frostfang. They take your hand, they walk you to Scourge, and they stand as one and the same. Whereas Scourge, you notice your minicom that you lost in the battle with Galaxywave on your shoulders. And you see Borg. You also see the Synthwave and Cross Summit. Mantix, you feel a cold touch as you see Smolder with a hint of green sparkles inside their transparent blue body. Smolder, without using their wings, lift up and place themselves next to your face before hovering and also staring towards the Chaos Bringer. Starscream appears next to you as well and gives you a nod, Mantix, as he turns towards Unicron. Zephyr, on top of seeing Stratostorm, you see your one true love, the booster seat that you recently lost. That got devoured by Unicron. And on the booster seat, a large pile of Shaniks.
Yes.
And Unicron shouts,
"What are you doing? Stop this. Stop this at once. You cannot deny my destiny."
Scorchfire, how would you like to respond?
She's gripping the silver matrix with all her might, trying to stop it from shaking too much. And she says, "Please, silver matrix, please listen to my friends and listen to me. Listen to them and break Unicron into 13 equal beings and scatter them all across the timelines, repairing all the ones that we've lost along the way. Let the primes pass down their titles when reincarnation becomes tiresome and they want to finally rest with the Allspark. I don't care what it takes, even if it scatters every atom of my being across the cosmos. Please right this wrong." And she's gonna take a second and look at everyone. "I don't know what's gonna happen, but I love you all so much. I'll see you on the other side."
Just as you finish, Scorchfire, everyone sees 12 white orbs appear behind you, and they slowly take shape as the original 13 primes, or original 12 primes, because the 13th is whatever. Pedantic. Putting a hand on each of your shoulders and branching outwards as the ones behind them put a hand on their shoulders, helping you push beyond the silver matrix threshold of needing 8 matrices, or 8 primes. White floods the scene, blinding all, and silence fills the void. You awaken, all on your back, to a bright blue sky and the sounds of Scorchfire coughing. You all scatter and get up quickly to check what seems to be the matter, and you see Scorchfire, the silver matrix teetering out of their rusted hands, it thuds to the floor and rolls to the side, along with fingers grayed and dissolving to dust. Looking more closely, you see Scorchfire is covered in fast-moving rust. Stormburst, you've seen this before at the Vanguard. Whenever their leader would use the Silver Matrix to make changes, but none as serious as this. None as impactful as this. Scorchfire's face is speckled in new forming rust spots, eating away her very being as she looks back at you all, her optics slowly flickering and growing dimmer.
Mantix is gonna run to her.
Everyone roll me a perception as you're reacting.
Does that include me or no?
Yeah, you can do that. But you have
Sick.
disadvantage since your optics are getting dimmer.
16.
I rolled an 11.
13.
12.
I got in that 20.
Oh my gosh.
I got a 10.
Fantastic. So Scorchfire doesn't see them, the Domina doesn't see them, and Mantix doesn't see them. You're all focused on Scorchfire. For the rest of you, such as Scourge, Zephyr. Oh, I gotta roll for Scorchman. Scorchman's got that 20. He will see it too.
Nice.
You notice in the group surrounding Scorchfire, Smolder.
Oh.
Not dead, just Smolder.
Oh.
Straight up, not dead.
Oh, not dead?
Scorchfire, as everyone gathers around you, you can see Ghost Starscream. Wow, what a sentence. Floating above, giving you a thumbs up, and he ascends into the bright light up above that seems to be ever getting brighter to you.
Mantix is gonna book it for Scorch as fast as he can.
Can I play as Smolder?
He's not dead, so yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, no, Smolder's running to Scorchfire. Scourge could care less. I mean, she's kind of sad, I'm gonna be honest, but she's like off in the distance.
But Mantix gets to Scorch. If he does, he's gonna like try and stop what's happening, try and fix it.
Scorched, what's happening? What did you do? What's happening?
Did it work?
Did what work?
Is everyone okay?
I don't know. I'm only worried about you.
And as you say that, her shoulder dissolves and falls off.
Oh gosh. Okay. Can I like try and dump a bottle of Energon into her mouth after Smolder gets to her, then try and heal?
Sure, you can try.
Okay. Yeah, no, Smolder like randomly appears at your side, and he is like popping open a bottle of Energon and trying to like put it into your mouth.
It's gonna be okay, Scorchfire. We're gonna fix this. It's gonna be okay.
Is there a way to heal you to make it better?
Does the bottle of Energon do anything?
Does Scorchfire allow the bottle to go to her mouth?
Yeah.
You pour Energon in her mouth, and you hear liquid spilling out of her back as a rusted hole is spilling the new Energon that you were pouring in. And also, up to her knees are now dissolved.
Okay.
Mantix doesn't know how to use it, but can he try and use his matrix to save her?
Allow
By the
him.
time you pull out your matrix, her body has turned to gray.
Scorchfire.
And Scorchfire, as the audience, we see your ghost drift up and out of your body, looking downwards. And you see some of the original primes with you, some missing, choosing to be reincarnated, while the others chose to remain in the Afterspark. What would you like to do?
It's hard to not want to just stay and watch them forever, especially since everyone seems to be okay and doing well. But she's gonna turn to the primes and say, I really hope I did you proud. I hope that you're happy being able to rest.
They simply nod, and they ascend.
So it's my ship now, right?
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? I left a will and it's just like Zephyr ship.
Oh my god.
Stormburst, you are awfully quiet.
Well, there's nothing I could do. Nothing I could say that'll change what just happened. I was gonna say Zephyr, it was inappropriate, but I think Mantix already said it.
Scorchamus is just like head low. She was the best of us.
Mantix is gonna put his head to Scorchfire's head, and he's just gonna tell her. He's gonna say,
Scorch, you were the most worthy prime I have ever met, and even though I don't get to be with you as long as I would have liked to, I hope you know that you were my wish.
And when you finish that sentence, her body turns to ash, fulfilling the vision Zephyr saw earlier.
Oh.
And is blown off into the distance with wind. And we fade to black. Audience, there are no after credit scenes, but stay tuned for another episode diving into each character's epilogue. Till all are one.